5 seconds. What did you type?
Are we good? We live?
Good. Go.
Okay. Hey, guys. Sorry about that. We're pretty much just on time. We're waiting for a couple of people to do things really, really quickly. I don't know what someone over there is sitting on the floor doing something, and then someone went out the front door. So I'm guessing because they wanted food. So we're waiting on them. We don't have our
I'm here. I am here.
Tabaxi friend tonight. We do have him, but just over computer stuff.
Over Skype.
He had to be home this evening. Unfortunately, he could not join us here. What? There he is.
I'm back.
With food.
Yeah. Do you guys have a plate I can borrow?
We don't eat around here.
You might. You
Oh,
don't.
I know
I
that
do.
smell. I know that smell. I know what you got.
What do you have?
5 guys.
Oh.
It's the fries.
Oh, 5 guys?
Yeah, you're definitely gonna want a plate. You want a napkin too?
Bravo.
It has napkins in it.
I don't.
Yeah, they're.
Yeah, but they're like meh napkins.
I don't trust any. The whole entire bag is soaked with grease of deliciousness.
Yeah.
Grace of deliciousness.
Yeah.
Greasy deliciousness.
Glen, you there?
You can have this whole side to yourself this time.
I know. Glen died.
He exists, I promise. He's talking in chat.
Well, you stop talking in chat and talk over the microphone.
Glenn, say a thing. That's not saying a thing. That's doing whatever else you're doing. Say a thing.
Say it.
Excuse us while we have minor difficulties, technical difficulties.
It's funny because we literally had this working like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. We had this all set up and ready to go, and then our Tabaxi friend decided to disappear.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is user error
Pretty sure.
on his part.
Oh, yeah.
So you're saying it's an ID 10 error?
Yeah.
Oh.
Something along those lines. Fuck, this couch is
I
low.
think these ones are yours.
Yeah, that's why I'm really glad I'm not sitting on the couch.
Yeah, these are yours.
Yes,
These are yours.
Those are all mine. I have way more bells than you.
She found a snack.
She did. In the rope thing that you
Yeah.
gave her.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to figure it out today. It's been a struggle, but
She'll get
she's
there.
making progress.
She'll get there.
Struggle was 5,000.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Glen, you there?
You better fucking be there.
He's not. Not yet.
No, we cannot hear you. Leave chat and come back in. I wonder if it's that fucking glitch.
I don't know. Is there a glitch?
Say a thing.
Hello.
There it is! Alright.
I'm gonna be so pissed if we have that Discord glitch all fucking game. If we ever just stop hearing him, I'll have to leave and come back to the fucking chat every day.
If you guys don't seem to be responding to me, I'll type it out in chat.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So, welcome everybody to the first Wednesday night session of Adventures in Thrym. We decided to move 2 Wednesdays from 9 to midnight just because 11:30 to 2:30 is a bit much, and
It's rough.
And we all have full-time jobs, so it's a bit rough
What? I don't
on
want
that. I'm not saying you work. I'm saying you have a full-time
You
job.
have to be somewhere.
to be somewhere for 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
Who's accusing you of working? How dare they?
Damn it.
So till midnight is a little bit better for us.
Do you know what episode this is?
5.
Is it 5?
It's
Wow.
I know because I am now going to be 3 behind.
Oh, God.
It's fine.
Well, if someone would post them to YouTube, I could actually keep up with it.
You gotta remind me.
Why should we have to remind you?
Because I'm bad at this game. I'm only good at other games, like Monster Hunter.
Well,
I'm good at that game.
Okay, there's no good or bad in this game. It's
You sure?
It's most of the time it's just the roll. It's what the dice gods choose.
Really?
No.
I think he's saying he's bad at the game of life.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of a game of life.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Just not our actual lives. Alright, so
All right.
last week...
On
Thrym and
Adventures
Thrym.
in Thrym, our intrepid heroes made their way down through a series of tunnels led by the staff of the Nilbog to the underground, where they ended up finding out that the underground had been invaded by some sort of hairy cockroach force, and found themselves in the company of the goblin tribe, the Half-Heads, where they were told a story about another group of adventurers called the Guardians, who they had heard of before, and one of their adventures in the underground defeating the god Maglub Yet. They then decided to go ahead and make their way to one of the mounds of these cockroach-like creatures, and to investigate the mound, they found a goblin was emptying dirt out of one of the mounds, and he didn't seem quite right. They finally got a rope around him and pulled him away from the mound and uncharmed the little dude, and that's where we ended, with the goblin turning around to see a giant elephant man go, shh.
What does he do?
Again.
And let the story
Yes.
progress.
DM. Just like that.
Who are you? Who are you? What am I doing here?
No, it's okay. We're here to save you. You're safe. You're safe.
What? If I'm safe, why am I tied up?
Oh, we weren't sure. We weren't sure. I'm so sorry. We were sent by
Half-heads.
the Half-Heads, the rest of your tribe.
He untied him and he started to run away, but he heard the name Half-Heads and he stopped. He turned around.
Also Neil, the Neilbog. He has sent us here. We're here to save you.
You came from the Half-Heads and you have the Nilbog with you?
Yes.
Oh, well then it is happy times. It is happy times. You have come to save us. You have come to save us from these creatures.
Yes. We're trying to figure out what's going on.
They came. They invaded and they've been taking us.
What do you remember?
I don't remember much, but I remember being grabbed and then I remember waking up here. I don't remember anything in between. I don't know how long it's been.
You don't remember what kind of work you were doing, or do you remember the attack?
I remember dancing around the fire in one of our great dances that we do, and then from underneath came those creatures, and then I don't remember anything after that.
Would you like to go back to the Half-Heads now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Well, should we take him back and try and figure out a game plan?
I think we should just point them and continue on our way.
I mean, unless you can do what you just did to all of them, it won't matter very much.
Yeah.
I mean, no. Literally no.
I can make myself my way back just fine. If you just point me in the right direction, huh?
Yeah, and I'm like, that way. Whatever way is the right way. But
Whatever way is the right way, because you can remember 10 days of
anything I've seen or heard. Yes.
You point him the right way.
Cool, awesome. The goblin like grovels at kind of your feet, kissing them a little bit, and then takes off.
That's not weird.
In the direction.
That's not right at all.
No.
No, it's a goblin. What do you expect? You are the mound is in front of you. 50 feet or so. And those.
Well, that was not as fruitful as I was hoping it would be.
So does Neil have any plans? Because we can't do that for all of them.
I feel like we need a mass dispel.
A mass dispel.
Oh, wrong game. Sorry.
No, you're
That's
right.
not right.
Is there a mass dispel in this game?
There might be. I don't know.
I don't think there is a mass dispel.
Not that you know.
Obviously. I meant meta. Is there a mass dispel in this game?
That's metagaming.
Not officially, no.
Does Neil know how to do this for all of them?
Maybe.
No. No, Neil only has tricks.
Maybe. There's. Well, if
Even the trickster guy is eventually useful.
you feel in the back of your mind, Neil talking to you, well, if these goblins are charmed, they're charmed by something. I'm guessing those creatures or whatever's leading them. I believe if we take out the head, as it were, the body will scatter.
That would seem like a pretty accurate assumption to me.
What would?
Were you not listening? Oh! Totally!
Nubog's like, you're the only one that can hear me. You remember that,
Right! He says that, maybe if we take out the head of everything that's charming them, that maybe that'll dispel whatever has charmed them.
Apparently Glen's talking, by the way, and we can't hear him.
Nope.
I mean, Discord is better than Skype, but the problem is recently we have had an issue where he
So
does
you're
not
saying
ultimately come
Discord
through.
is not better than Skype.
In this exact instance?
Hello.
In
Hey!
this exact instance, probably not.
I was thinking, do we have anything that might go boom? Because we can stealth up and I can shoot it down the.
I think we're trying not to kill all of the
Can't kill.
goblins,
Oh,
unfortunately.
they're just goblins. They'll be happy either way that the stuff's gone, right?
I have no idea what my password is.
I
Are you
figured.
kidding me?
I figured.
It's been so long since I've used normal people Skype.
Oh, actually.
So, we don't want to explode them. We don't want to kill them. But we do need to try and find a way to find the head of whatever's charming.
Can we get a path of glowing green dots in the air? I'm being sarcastic, so...
In Monster Hunter, you get fireflies
I
that
know.
show you the
I
way.
know.
Okay.
There's a lot of games where that happens.
Oh.
Yeah, you get a
After
trail.
we find 5 clues, can we get guided exactly where it is?
So, Neil, do you have any way to guide us to the source of this charm?
Maybe. I don't know.
If that's your answer, then that's a no. I'm
you?
good.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Can he augment your spells?
Can you?
If one would cast spells through me, I'm not entirely sure what would happen.
Yeah. See.
I mean, we might be able to. I'm guessing we can't hear you again.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Alright. I'm working on the Skype thing. Continue.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
Oh,
I'll
we
listen
hear
to
you.
all time if I need to.
Alright.
You gotta help us, Neil. We're kind of at a loss.
Well, I would assume that if you're able to get into the mound, they're burrowing creatures, it seems. Because every single time that they've captured the goblins, they've come from underground.
I suppose we could go underground. Hideki, or whatever your name is.
You were close.
Hideaki?
Hideyaki.
There you go.
Hideyaki. If I made you invisible because you have dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably stealth down there, right?
How long does it last?
It lasts up to 1 hour.
Possibly, but what exactly would I do when I get down there?
We'll try and figure out, or try and see if you can, like, find if what we're looking for is even down there. Because if we go down there, you know, it's gonna be a battle to get down there. Or if you sneak down there and scout ahead, then we can figure out if
You
we even
don't have
if
dark
going
vision.
down.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Glen has dark vision.
Yeah,
Rokar does.
but he is
Right?
I can see in the dark glass. I can go.
okay. Maybe we can send the Tabaxi. He's small and agile.
And he's smaller than me.
Yeah, and can see in the dark, so maybe we do that. Maybe we try and figure out Skype so that we can actually hear him if we're gonna play a big part. Do you want me to try and type in my password?
No, I've already tried all of yours.
Have you? You don't know all of mine.
You sure?
Yes. I hope so. Now I'm concerned.
She's hiding things.
How much of my life do you know?
I got into mine. It's all that matters.
So the Tabaxi going, the elf going.
I think we're gonna
The
send
Tabaxi is
Tabaxi.
going to go.
Okay.
I apologize, guys. Give me a second here.
Trying to figure out the audio so you can actually hear the Tabaxi go.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I can tell him what he sees. I just need to know what he rolls.
All 20s, what are you talking about?
Right? Always. Come on. Is Skype like not the same anymore?
Has
I don't
Skype
know.
changed?
Is he rolling stealth?
Yes. After she casts invisibility on him.
Yeah, he just asked, what am I rolling? Stealth? So
Stealth. Yes.
13 plus 9, so he gets a 22.
22. Cool. Awesome. And he's invisible.
Yep, he is invisible.
Awesome. Yeah, he's good. You're going down the main tunnel or one of the side tunnels?
Let's see. Side tunnel.
Side tunnel? Okay. Moving through the side tunnels, you do run into
Moki.
quite a few goblins
X.
as you're making your way down.
Leave him alone.
They don't pay any attention to them. They do have the same kind of glossed over look that the goblin did that you uncharmed. Basically meaning that the rest of those goblins are charmed. After about 40 or 50 feet,
Moki?
you making your way down into the mound, you reach a larger tunnel, and there are more goblins passing barrels of dirt to one another to go up the side tunnels and through. It seems like something is digging, whether it's the goblins or something else you don't know. Making your way further
The answer is
down.
yes.
The sounds of scraping dirt and metal, dirt and rock come from ahead of you. It's probably been about 20 minutes. Go ahead and roll perception.
Perception.
And then put it in chat and somebody read it.
I'm reading. 18 plus 6, 24.
24. All right, awesome. Yeah, no, definitely ahead of you. There are two much larger insect-like creatures. They almost seem to be beetle-like. Would you like, if you'd like to know what they are, roll for nature.
Simulates dice roll.
4 plus 8.
8. You have no idea what these things are, but they are huge, and they're tunneling pretty quickly into the ground. It probably won't take them long. It with where you're standing, they've already tunneled a good 15 feet further, and you've only been standing there for maybe 20, 25 seconds.
I imagine they look like bull weevils or like the ones with the horns.
You don't know.
Says, "Do I see any other tunnels, or does this look like the main chamber?"
This looks like the main tunnel leading down into the ground from this mound. But there are several other side tunnels that the goblins are passing the dirt up, and from where all the rest of the goblins up
Okay,
top
so
are
like there might
throwing
be
out that.
more than one main area.
Yes.
Hello?
There he is.
Yay!
That is also significantly louder.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
I think he needs to be a little louder than that.
Nope, I can see it. He's activating the mic.
all right?
Second?
All right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so this looks like probably the mainest of the chambers, I assume, from what I can tell.
From what you can tell, yes.
Okay. All right. But aside from the 2 giant things, I don't know what the hell they are. What else do I see in this room?
There are there are no more than 4 of those cockroach-like creatures kind of guarding and watching over the goblins. Every once in a while, you do roll for Arcana for me.
Oh, jeez.
10.
There's definitely some sort of magic being
Quiet but understandable with headphones.
Hang on.
Anywhozer. Every once in a while, from the cockroach-like creatures, you can sense some sort of magic being thrown at a goblin here or there that seems to almost be like something's wearing off on them, and then it kicks back into gear once this magic is
All right. And I didn't see any of the cockroach creatures on the way down, right? Just the goblins?
through the side tunnels. No.
Okay. All right. And I don't see anything that I perceive might be of value to take with me.
No, it's just dirt and rock.
Dirt and rock. All right, cool.
Great.
I'm gonna head back.
Okay.
And on my way back, I'm going to rope the last goblin on the way out the tunnel
Okay.
and bring it back to the elephant.
Okay. Roll for athletics.
16
Blow your own damn phone.
plus 4, so does 20 hit?
Yes. Yeah, you're able to get the last goblin hooked, and again, just like before, the goblin really doesn't seem to notice what he's doing, but he's trying to walk back towards.
I rolled a 25 strength check just to.
Yeah. Well, it's not the same rope.
Well, it's a new rope. I'm just saying once he brings back the rope.
Oh, to bring back the rope. The goblin's trying to walk back towards the side hole and get there, but you're dragging him along pretty well. Once from what you guys can see, there's just a rope with a goblin trying to walk back towards the hole that he came out of. It's weird because
A floating rope.
there's a floating rope. Yeah.
So I'm gonna be like, guys, I'm gonna hold the rope up towards Vampire there.
But you rolled a 25. Yeah, the goblin's still just trying to walk.
Yep. And I'm gonna relay what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't see anything down the tunnels, and I'm gonna specifically tell. I always forget. Is it Hideki?
Hideaki.
Hideaki.
Hideaki. I'm going to specifically tell Hideaki how I felt some sort of magic and like they were casting it over and over as the goblins came down.
Cool.
Some sort of magic and what?
Some sort of magic being cast over and over again.
To keep them
I don't
chill.
know what it was, but the goblins would come down and then they would cast the spell and the goblins would go away.
I think I would know what this is, but I'm trying to determine whether or not it's meta knowledge or character knowledge.
Well, if the goblins seem charmed, and
I don't think it's charm though.
the
Really? Because I feel like it's probably a mass charm person.
that's cool.
It could be mass charm.
You can roll for Arcana.
There you
if
go.
you'd like.
Problem solved.
How's a 20?
That 20? It's
Does
probably
it 20
just charm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking mass suggestion.
like.
If it's repeated, I was thinking mass suggestion.
Uh huh.
So
It's not on the same goblin every single time.
Eladrin, can I borrow one of your shorter... How big are the trees around here?
The tree's huge.
Huge. How big around?
Yeah, I brought one back just in case. I don't know.
Looking at the goblin with a 20 on Arcana, it's charm. Yeah.
cool.
Any like there are saplings, and then there are like what look to be ancient trees.
I
so
need something
anywhere
strong
from
enough to hold a goblin.
oh yeah, no,
probably do
that.
there's
Tie him to a
plenty
tree.
around. There's plenty around.
Yeah,
That'll-
I'm just gonna tie him to a tree.
Okay. Cool. Yep. Yeah, he's still walking.
So can we take this off him too, or are we just gonna leave him here?
We don't have the magic.
No.
Yeah, if we do that.
Just tie him a little higher up on the tree so that, like, at least his feet aren't.
Should we
Digging in the
gag him
ground?
so he doesn't start screaming when he wakes up if we're not here?
Oh, that's a good idea.
So it seems like it may ultimately wear off if they're not down there
Okay, so we
to make
should
it happen
also
again.
silence him. So he doesn't, like he said, so he doesn't start screaming when the charm wears off and we're not here.
In the back of your head, you hear, you can take this apple out of my mouth and put it in that goblin.
Are you gonna start laughing again?
I have nothing to laugh about right now.
No laughing magic.
Fair. Okay.
No, I still disagree.
So Logren takes the apple.
No. He finds the stupidest things
Turns-
funny.
Turns her back.
No.
We can get down there, guys. There was no goblins down that tunnel, or no cockroach things down that tunnel, but
How big is that tunnel?
how are we gonna get Vampire there without those guys noticing me?
Yeah, how big is that tunnel?
It's just a little bit larger than a goblin. It's like 3.5 feet by 3.5 feet.
You're not gonna fit down there.
Oh, he's not gonna fit down there. Okay.
You can stay with the goblin.
I mean, yeah,
I still
no,
have-
that's
I
what
still-
a small creature would fit in.
I'm still in Viz.
Medium
I have
could.
enough time here, right? So
They'd have to
we're gonna
squeeze.
go look at the main tunnel, guys.
Okay.
Fit in the main tunnel.
All right.
What
He
I
wants to go investigate the main tunnel as well while he is still invisible.
Okay, you probably only have about 15 minutes of invisibility left. Yeah, you can definitely make it to the main tunnel entrance.
Okay, but the main tunnel's big enough for Vampire to fit in, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, alright, so I'll just run over there real quick and I want to take a peek down, just kind of limiting my time here and take a look to see if I, see any of those cockroach guys down there.
Oh yeah, there are. There, like we said in the last session, there are
A lot.
there are 6 patrolling the main tunnel
right?
entrance.
Okay. Oh, they're coming in and out of the main?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Well, I'll just go back then, I guess.
Okay.
We know they're there. So ultimately, I think
Going in this side is probably going to be the best idea.
That's the thing, though. If we go in the side, Vampire can't come with us. Now, the real question is whether or not Hive Mind is a thing here. Because if Hive Mind is a thing, you attack one, they all know. But if Hive Mind is not a thing, and it's just standard guard duty, then kill all 6 without any of them getting away, no problem.
Do we
Does
have
anybody
any
know
way
enough
to
about them to
ourselves
make that
look like-
distinguishment.
I think we would be better off trying to sneak down the side than trying to go down the main tunnel. I'm
Okay.
sorry because
Last time you guys almost died.
I was gonna say the last time we were without him, we almost died.
Do we have a way of making like what if we make you look like a goblin? Do we have a way to do that, and then I can maybe taunt those guys off to come towards us and lay an ambush?
Oh no, because you have to be of the same size for just a guy's kit to work.
And
so.
I don't have polymorph.
Neil doesn't have a way to make me look like a goblin?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Do we want to risk that?
No.
No.
Because his maybe could also be bringing down the whole entire cave by accident.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do we have a way of
either way,
making
right?
one of these tunnels bigger?
Making one of you can dig.
How long would it take
Way
to make
too long.
one of these side tunnels, maybe even collapse into another one of the side tunnels to make it larger faster?
You can certainly try.
I think that sounds like a horrible idea.
Alright, fine. What was your plan then?
Um,
Do you got a shield to hide behind?
I think fight,
You.
guys.
I'm not a shield to hide behind, I promise. I've got shield.
What, Glenn?
I said I think fight. It's our only choice.
I guess I'll do.
Unless somebody wants to try to get the goblins to come help
We
us.
can catch the two
I don't know how much help they would be, but
because it goes two with the thing, then two go in, and then two come out and patrol out. We can basically work our way from the outside in. Take out the two that are patrolling further, and then take out the two with the main thing, and then take out the two that will replace them.
Is that correct in the way he's describing it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
That way we don't have to fight 6 of them at once.
But I don't think 6 of them at once would really be a problem. They do look flammable.
They're also
I can
venomous.
start with a sleep. And try to sleep as many as possible.
I don't know that we would need a sleep. But
Given the fact that he said there are giant beetles in there, I would save most of your spells. If we can.
yeah, that's fine. I mean, I can just do.
Giant beetles that none of us know anything about.
I will use dancing lights and try to distract them away.
Cool.
I mean, we have a goblin on a rope that would distract them, right?
What is wrong with this goblin we tried to charm? Something is wrong with him.
At least they don't
I mean,
have a charm
we have
pipeline.
50-foot rope, right? If we go in front of them and just set them down, they'll start walking towards them.
Do we? I mean,
What are you looking at me for?
I'm assuming they come look
I'm
at
honestly
it,
just staring
and
into the
that's,
distance.
you know, and then that might be perfect fireball range. We could probably pull them out before the fireball hits them, right?
I don't want to waste any big spells before we fight the big things.
True, but I only got one of them.
Okay.
So I mean, I'd rather not fight 6 at the same time if we can. I'd rather be using just innately known spells. You like my word for cantrip there?
Yeah.
Ones that don't cost, basically any energy whatsoever. So
okay. So what if we hide in the trees nearby, right? Or then I can use dancing lights to try and lure some of them over, and then we can ambush them.
Where
That
does
way
the-
we
where
can
does the
kinda take
outside
them
patrol
on.
go?
That's a patrol goes about halfway to where the forest begins, and then makes their way back. So about 25 feet from the tunnel entrance.
are they wearing metal?
No.
They're made out of.
They can't afford that.
They're made out of carapace.
Yeah.
Fair.
They have their
Or-
own armor.
Chitin or
I
chitin
could
or
probably,
whatever it's called.
if she gets them with dancing lights, I could probably put a nice arrow in them right off the bat.
That's true. And his invisibility is basically gone now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I could sneak up there. Alright, so we're gonna do that? I mean,
I think that's our only option.
Rob's
Okay.
the big elephant over there unnoticed, but
We're not going to get the elephant over there unnoticed. That's just not a possibility.
I mean, there's a lot of trees though. Can't we hide in them? Or are they spread out trees?
No, they're not spread out.
They're pretty
Like
condensed.
this forest has been cleared definitely to make room for what's
Here.
happening.
Okay, cool. So we could probably hide you in the tree line.
I'm going to take the goblin with me.
Okay,
That's a good plan.
cool.
okay.
You don't want
let's
to
do it.
tie him to the tree and gag him?
No, because he's probably a better distraction because they're gonna wonder why he's not there.
Or
Okay.
just simply want to take him back. Or just simply want to take him.
We just don't know what your spell will do. This is a very good backup plan.
Okay.
Alright.
Game plan. Go.
Cool. So you guys make your way around through the forest towards the side where the main tunnel is. By the time you get over there, a patrol is just starting its walk from the main tunnel to its 25 feet.
So you're gonna use the dancing lights, and I'll cast them, and it'll show up kind of near him, so it doesn't look like it's coming from anywhere in particular. And it'll just kind of like float around him and try to get his attention. The patrol.
The patrol. The two.
Yeah,
Okay.
the two of them, and try and fly around him to try and gain their attention. And then once it looks like maybe they're like following it or looking at it or suspicious, try and slowly start going towards the edges, see if I can
Draw them in.
kite them. Yeah.
Cool. Roll performance.
Woo.
I
Okay.
think you're good at that.
It's pretty good.
That's really good.
17 plus 7.
24.
24? Cool.
Do I take 24? Is that enough?
Yeah. The two patrolling cockroach-like creatures are dazzled by the lights, and they kind of swipe at them a little bit and are kind of mesmerized. They're bugs, and they're lights. They're drawn to them.
I mean, varies.
It's like a moth to a flame. Almost
I'm
literally.
gonna stealth and move off to the side just a little bit, staying in the tree line now.
Cool. Roll for stealth.
16.
Okay. Yeah, you're good enough. Yeah, the guys are definitely distracted by the lights, and they're moving towards you as you're pulling the lights back.
Okay. So I'm pulling them,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to get them into like the tree line so that
Okay.
any other guards out there might not see them.
Okay.
And then we can attack.
Okay. It takes a little bit of time, but you definitely get them to the tree line. Roll perception.
12
plus.
I think it's a 0.
Yeah, it's 0.
Yep. So
Cool.
12.
Awesome. Yeah, you're concentrating on the spell, and you pull the guys into the tree line.
Cool.
I'm gonna try to cut off their escape when they get further in.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I see anybody behind them at all?
Roll for perception.
I don't see anything.
19.
19. The two cockroaches that are at the main entrance are like watching their friends go into the tree line and disappear, and they kind of look at each other and they kind of start to make their way towards the tree line.
Alright, let's try and kill them before their buddies show up.
Okay,
so
you've brought the guys past the tree line, then they're into the forest.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start off by using Vicious Mockery as soon as they get past that line.
Okay.
And I'll whisper to them and tell them that they're
Cool. You can do it to one of them.
Okay, so to
One or two?
one of them, one.
Okay.
To number one.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him that he is an uneducated fool who will never be good at anything other than digging tunnels.
Awesome. That's the charisma DC.
Constitution, I think.
Constitution.
Is it like a 17 or something?
Oh my god.
No,
Okay.
certainly
Vicious
15.
Mockery is
Wisdom.
a
Wisdom?
saving throw.
Okay.
And it's
That's cocked.
14.
Yep. No, he doesn't make it.
Cool.
Roll
Sweet.
your damage.
You need to upgrade your vicious mockery.
Oh,
Nice.
Only
It's the
one.
fifth one. Roll.
A total of 1.
Total of 1 damage. Cool.
Can I immediately cast Fireball?
maybe that was too many words.
Maybe it was. I know, Glenn, you were gonna shoot an arrow Okay. 1 or 2?
I only have 1 attack right now.
No.
1 or 2.
Cockroach 1 or cockroach 2.
So I see cockroach. Whichever one I see, once she attacks, I'm gonna attack that one.
Okay, the one she attacks? The one who's like shaking his head and is like, what?
Yeah.
I'm slightly educated. Okay.
Insults at it. And
Yep.
it somehow.
Cool.
I can
Roll
also
attack.
build burrows not
With
just make
advantage
tunnels.
because you have.
Does a 15 hit?
With advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe it does. It's my bad for not having the page open.
Come on, Doki.
Come on. Work with me. Work with me. That'll hit. Just barely. Roll your damage.
Okay, and then that's a surprise, right?
Yep.
Alright.
So sneak attack.
Yep.
Too bad you're not an assassin.
7 plus 5, so 12 plus 4, so 16.
16. Okay. Alright. And then firebolt from the wizard.
Yes, firebolt.
Cool. Roll for your attack.
That hits. It's
Wow!
a 19 on the die. So
Yeah. 27
19
will hit.
plus 8?
27 will hit.
Yeah! That's
Roll your damage.
a lot. It's 2d10 now? Is that a 10 or a 1?
I don't know. Is it a 0?
That's a 1.
Yeah, it's a 1. 8.
8 damage. Okay. To the same guy.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm blind. Okay, yeah, focus on
And
I don't think you saw it.
I mean, after I step behind them, I'll totally attack one of them.
okay, yeah. We're still in surprise round.
Doki Doki.
So that is a 17,
17 will hit.
and that does 12 damage.
Cool. First guy is dead.
And I have another. Can I do my other attack as well?
Your extra attack?
Yeah.
Yes.
And that is only a 12, so that does not
That
hit.
will not hit. Alright, I need everybody to roll it. Initiative.
Wow.
Wow. They all rolled the same number.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Kind of is, actually. So, 20 plus.
21.
21. Alright, Maru. 15 to 20.
15.
17.
15, 17. He's got the higher, so...
Well, does he have higher dex?
Yes, he does.
What's his dex?
His dex is higher than yours.
What's your dex, Glen?
18.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I actually don't have bad dex, that's why I was curious.
And... Oh, shit. And then cockroach 1, cockroach 2, because cockroach 1 is dead. 4. Awesome. Maru, the cockroaches are well within... the cockroach number 2 is well within range of you. The other 2 are moving in towards the tree line.
Alright, on Cockroach 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to also use Vicious Mockery again.
Okay.
And see if he succumbs to the same suggestion about his burrowing future.
That is an 11, so no.
No. Sweet.
For 2.
That's a 2.
2 damage, alright. He's like, I didn't make it to the same grade as my buddy, but I'm still kind of educated. Alright, Heru.
Didn't pass burn.
I'm just gonna firebolt again.
Cool.
That'd be a 20.
That'll hit.
D2.
If it's above 15, the answer is yes.
Oh.
That would be a 7.
7 damage, okay.
I keep forgetting, and I'll have to remember next time I use this, but at 5th level it actually increases
To 2d4.
to 2d4.
Yeah. Glen.
Okay. Is Bambar within 5 feet of that other one?
He's literally right behind the guy. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yep, I'm gonna attack him then.
You
Cool.
want to borrow a d4?
Plus, the guy doesn't know you're there anyway, so it would be
I have...
sneak attack.
Oh,
Did
so I
you-
have advantage either way, okay.
Is this combat?
So,
Yeah.
Is this planned combat?
17.
No.
Kind of.
Okay, but this isn't on the
It's
map.
not map-worthy
Okay.
combat.
Yeah.
Not map-worthy combat.
Alright, so I rolled a 17 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll your damage.
And 8, 12.
She's figuring it out, okay.
12 damage.
12 damage.
Okay. All right, Josh.
That is a 15
15 will hit.
Oh, take it.
for 5,
5.
and that's a 23
23, he'll hit.
for 4.
Oh.
And as a bonus action, since I forgot, raging.
Cool. All right. Well, it's his turn, and he's gonna turn around and like he looks messed up.
Because you have sugar.
He's really messed up at this point in time, but he's gonna go ahead and make a bite attack on the elephant for a 12.
Nope.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
No, that's a 14, but still, it's not going to hit. And then he's going to claw you for a 10, so that's not going to hit. The other cockroaches move in. Let's see if they notice what's going on. No.
No.
No, they don't notice that there's there's a giant elephant like swinging. The brush is just too
That's fine.
concealed. So back to you, Maru.
I mean,
Just vicious mockery it.
yeah. I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery again.
Cool.
Tell it you're going to use its carapace.
Yeah, no, that's a 9.
Ooh, yeah. All right.
You're gonna use a
and-
carapace for something, Glenn? We'll figure out what you can.
Told her to tell him you're going to use his carapace for a helm.
Oh, yeah. No, even worse, I'm gonna use this carapace for a bedpan.
Ooh.
Whoa!
That's gross.
3, 4.
Oh, nice. He's just like so messed up, and like, and he can feel the gross suggestion in his mind, and he grabs at his head, and the back of his head just explodes from the insult.
I'm gonna have to. I whip out my notebook and I write that insult down so I can use it again later. Clearly, it was very effective.
You did double the hit points he had left. So.
That's great.
Heru.
I'm gonna firebolt the other dude.
Cool.
28.
28 will hit.
Sorry.
3 or 4.
What?
3 or 4.
I thought there was
There's 2 more.
No,
There's
we
2 more.
already killed one,
Okay.
You killed one.
and I just killed 2.
Okay.
The other
And
And
3
then
and
the other
4 are
2
coming up.
Are moving in.
Neither
They're
have taken damage.
about
Yep.
40 feet.
But
From
neither
you.
have taken damage.
Neither have taken damage.
Maybe you should hold on to that attack until they get into the tree line. Just a thought.
Could be a good idea. Yeah, I'll go ahead and hold it.
Okay. Until they get within the tree line.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Glenn, your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to ready to attack.
Okay, Josh.
15 to try to like hide behind a tree. And try to get an attack.
Okay.
He's trying.
Luckily for you, they're both
I'm
idiots.
just like,
Great.
And they like
Those trees have always been fat and gray.
You found the biggest tree you could find, and surprisingly enough, it's big enough to hide you.
it'd be better if it was a sapling. I'm like,
The brush is also good enough, and they don't notice that anything is wrong because
It's just another
they
big tree.
keep rolling below 10 on perception. Can't like So Maru, it's back to you. They are within 10 feet of the tree line.
I'm gonna wait until they come into the tree line.
Okay.
And then I will use Vicious Mockery.
Cool. Everybody wait until they're within the tree line.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Awesome. Then we're back to their turn. Unless anybody had like a bonus action or anything they wanted to do.
No.
Nope. All right. They hit the tree line, and about 5 feet in, we will go in order of who held first. So,
It's me.
yep. Heru. Fire. Are you doing firebolt?
Yep, release the firebolt at 3.
Okay.
Wow.
For 27.
That'll hit. That'll hit.
Yeah,
Roll your
27.
damage.
And that's a 7.
Cool. All right, and then Glen.
Nice.
I'm
Who's
going
doing their time?
to
Doesn't roll
just
above a 2.
firebolted,
Cool.
And I still
you
have
like to
advantage,
fire
I'm assuming,
with
because they haven't
Yes.
seen me.
That's a 7.
Correct.
So
Doing
I'm
your
going to
7.
actually
Double
attempt a
eight.
sharpshooter shot on him.
Go for it.
I'm
So, 6 and 14.
14 will not hit.
Okay.
Cool. Josh.
Okay. They've attack. That doesn't hit. Second one. That does hit because that's a 24.
Okay.
It's kind of
And for 10 damage.
Okay. All right, and then Maru.
I'm going on number 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna vicious mockery.
Well, that's a natural 1. So,
Wow.
what do you say to him?
I tell him that I'm gonna go with my insult that was pretty effective last time and tell him that I'm gonna use his carapace as a bedpan and see how this one pans out.
Cool.
Pans out.
Ah!
I'm hilarious.
You're a piece of shit, is what you are.
Did there.
Oh, that was only 2.
garbage.
That's what you get for saying that.
This one doesn't know what a bedpan is, but you're not going to be using his carapace for anything.
Great.
It is his turn, and he's going to notice the gigantic elephant that came out from behind the tree right in front of him, and he's going to make a bite attack at you. It's going to hit with a 23.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do it. Even with the mage armor, that would have done it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That's...
Glenn, you have a keyboard. Answer that question.
That's 15 damage. That is 6. 6 piercing
answer out
and
loud.
9.
Do those
Poison.
count as separate or do they count as whole?
It's 9. It's 6 piercing, 9 poison.
Okay. Yeah, actually, never mind. Doesn't matter.
Mhm.
They're the same.
Cool. And then he's gonna make his claw attack. That's not gonna hit with 14. It's the next guy's attack, and he's gonna attack the giant elephant that came out of nowhere. As well, that's not gonna hit with a 12 on a bite. That might hit on a 20 with a claw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just hits.
I think that is your AC with
It
the
is.
shield out.
It is. 4, 6, 7, 9 slashing damage, and then we are back to Maru.
I'm going to use vicious mockery
Okay.
yet again.
Okay.
On number 3, still alive, right?
Okay.
Yep. And I am,
So you're gonna pan him again.
No, because clearly that didn't work out so well. So, I tell him that when I kill him, I'm going to take his little buggy legs and put them up to scare away all of his friends. It'll be nothing but a joke.
Cool. He rolled a natural 5, so that's a 6. So
Sweet.
go ahead.
Wow. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice.
1 from Max.
He'd rather not have his legs torn off, and that thought scares him. Heru, it's your turn.
Alright, I'll just firebolt 3 again.
Cool.
That would be...
Higher than 15.
No. 14.
It's not gonna hit. Glen.
Alright, so I'm just gonna do a standard shot on number. Is that 3 we've been attacked?
Yep.
Okay. So does 22 hit?
Yeah, it'll hit. What do you damage?
15.
15 damage. All right.
So he died.
Yeah.
Fucking
He reaches out to try and bite the elephant again because he got him good the first time, and instead of biting the elephant, it bites down on the shaft of an arrow that just came through the back of his head, and he falls dead.
That's graphic, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine.
Josh, it's your turn.
So 20 to hit.
20 to hit on 4.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
And then that is 7 damage.
Okay.
And then that's an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is 12 damage.
Oh, holy mackerel.
Can I use my bonus action to look and see if anybody else has got attention of this?
If the last wave has come.
No, because it's not your turn, but looking is a free action. So yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
Okay. 6, so 10.
10? Yeah, no, you're too focused on what's going on here to really notice anything else going on outside of the brush towards the mound. So,
Alright.
yep. It is the guy. It's cockroach number 4's turn, and he is. You know what? He's gonna disengage.
He's gonna run away.
He can try.
Because disengage is a 5-foot step, right? Or is it a...
He would have to disengage twice.
No, he disengages from him, and then he can move. So disengage would disengage from
10 feet?
your sphere of influence.
Okay.
And then he's gonna run 30 feet. So he makes it out of the underbrush. And he's booking it. Maru.
I am going to use Vicious Mockery on him as he runs away.
Cool.
And I'm going to tell him that his skinny little legs can't carry him fast enough.
You rolled a 12, so roll your damage.
As his head just explodes. It's like, I'm gonna get away!
Max damage! 8.
Nice. Not dead yet. Heru.
Alright, firebolt this bitch.
Cool.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hit.
Cool.
That's
Glen.
13. Glen, do the thing.
Okay. Glen.
Alright.
Just know I have 240 foot range. I'll still
How's
get
he
you.
looking?
He's looking really rough, but that roll perception.
Okay. 10 again.
10 again. Yeah, no. Yeah. He's
All right.
looking. Yeah, cool. Go ahead and
I'm gonna chance a sharpshooter here.
go for it.
Yeah.
And I rolled a natural 19, so that's a crit.
Okay.
So,
Do you crit on 19?
Yes, he does.
Nice.
yep. 8 plus 2 plus 3, so 13 plus 4, so 17.
17 damage. Awesome. His
Oh, plus 10 for sharpshooter, so 27.
his tiny little legs are definitely not fast enough to carry him, and you hit him square in the. He's looking really rough anyway, and you hit him square in the back of the abdomen, and
No.
you hit him in
You cannot have cheeseburger.
just a
She's like,
gland
cheeseburger.
that ends up exploding out the back of him and blasts his abdomen in half, and his 2 other halves fall
Ha.
into
Anyone
nothingness.
want dinner?
Oh. No, I'm good.
Also,
No.
that firebolt, the last 2 that were heading back towards the main entrance. Noticed the firebolt blasting past their friend who looked really really rough,
Great.
running back.
Gave us
away. Technically, Josh, it is your turn.
How far are they?
They are at the moment 50 feet away.
And there's just 2 more that are out
Yep.
there?
And they're just coming at us.
Yes,
How close are they to each other?
they're 10 feet. There's a 5-foot gap between the 2 of them. Mm-hmm.
They're how many feet away?
50.
50? Sweet.
How far to the tree line?
Tree line for you, 15 feet.
I'm gonna walk forward.
Sorry, they're 50 feet from the tree line. You're 15 feet from the tree line. You're about 20. You're probably about 20 as well.
That's fine. You could tell me I'm 100. I'm good.
You're 20.
Huh?
You're 20 feet.
Okay.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna dash.
Okay.
That number 5
Okay.
strength check.
All right.
Just run at him and like screaming.
That is an
Elephant
8.
just goes
So I get a bonus attack.
Can you also roll intimidation, please? Because that would be terrifying.
Oh yeah.
15. So that
15.
Actually, no. It's a good. I get attack of opportunity.
Ooh.
Okay, I still hit.
Yeah.
So that's 6.
Okay.
Why would you get an attack of opportunity?
Because he's prone now.
It's not an opportunity.
It's
It's
an advantage.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I
But
was
yeah,
like,
no, he's definitely downed. And then if you'd like to, roll intimidation because you just ran out of a forest into your giant
Do you
elephant.
want to take the die that I just rolled for my next attack?
You don't get a next attack because you used your action to
Damn, I
dash.
do. Then we'll just take the dice I just rolled because it's a natural 20.
Roll again for intimidation. 'Cause you roll for intimidation.
Very badly because I'm not charismatic, which I hate that. Intimidation's charisma. 7.
7. Yeah, no, they don't know what the hell you are, but they're not scared of
What
you.
is that?
They're like, ah!
They're almost disgusted.
They're like, you're gross. You're gross.
Look at its ears.
The one you just downed is gonna get up and bite you for that's not gonna hit with a 15, and it's gonna claw you for 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. There you are. That'll be 4, 8, 11 damage. 11 slashing damage to you, and then the guy that's 5 feet away is gonna run up to you and go, you're ugly, and bite you. That is a 19 to hit.
Nope.
And that is it's a 24 to hit on the claws.
What number was that? Was that number 6?
That was number 6.
Okay.
That is going to be 3,
You're ugly.
4, 7 slashing damage. Then that brings us back to Maru.
I'm gonna use vicious mockery. I'm gonna walk up to the edge of
the forest.
so I'm within 60 feet.
All right.
And then I'm gonna use vicious mockery, and I'm gonna tell him that he's ugly. Number 6.
No, he's not.
Oh,
That's a natural 20.
damn.
Yeah. He's like,
I'm
not
gorgeous.
ugly, he's ugly.
I'm gorgeous. He has like a toupee.
Exactly.
Oh, God. I'm just gonna firebolt number 5.
Go for it.
It's a 15 on the die, so.
Yeah, okay.
15 plus 5 plus 3, so 23.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
And that would be an 11.
And 11!
Actually does a decent amount of damage now.
It does. Glenn, you're up, buddy.
Alright. So I'm gonna, the one that Bambar just trampled and smashed on, I'm gonna
Cool.
shoot him.
Okay.
A regular shot.
Checks that off.
With does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does. Roll for damage.
14.
14. Nice. All right, Josh. The guy that's in front of you.
So I rolled a 19. So.
That'll hit.
And he takes 8.
8 damage. Cool. Well, he's dead.
Okay. And the other one, I rolled a natural 20.
Cool.
And that's 13 plus 5, 18 damage.
18 damage. Okay.
So 5's dead?
Yes, 5 is dead. He got a glaive through the skull, and then his friend was like, "You ugly son of a," and he's gonna bite at you. Took a hell of a glaive hit to the face for a 7 plus 5 is 12. Is not gonna hit with a bite, and then that's gonna be a 17 on the claw. He really got rocked by that hit. They are not gonna hit you, Maru.
So Logren scribbles out on her paper that just plain telling someone that they are ugly is not a very good insult. So,
What if you tell them their mother smells like elderberries?
and she makes some adjustments, and she's gonna use vicious mockery on number 6 again.
Cool. That's a natural 20 again.
God, this guy just... Whatever
Cool.
you say, he's like, nope.
He's like, no, these I will not be insulted
He's
by
got
you
military
strange voice in
training.
my head.
I should have given my insult before you rolled, but...
Oh, what was it?
Oh, I was going to tell them that he may only think that he is fabulous, but his mother always thought that he was horrifyingly ugly.
He's like, my
My
mother's never seen me. Heru.
My mother laid me in a ditch somewhere, and then I popped out. Firebolt. Yeah, that'll hit with the 27.
That'll hit.
And then that'll be 18.
Cool. Well, for the love of the Pete's, he's like getting bombarded by like glaive and insult, and all of a sudden he just like he gets hit by fire, and he just like goes up in flames and screeches, and curls up and dies like burning insects do.
Ooh.
I like that.
Out of initiative.
Does anybody like them well done?
You're terrible.
Extra crispy.
That special recipe.
I just think of in the Emperor's New Groove when they go to that restaurant and they get the little pill bugs and they like, tap on it and it just like opens up and it's just like steaming, squishy.
Or how about if it's like TFC, like Thrym fried cockroach?
Oh
Thrym fried cockroach. We're keeping that forever. That is new.
That needs to be on a shirt.
No. We'll make pins someday, and you can get a
TFC.
pin that
Thrym fried
Thrym fried cockroach.
Cockroach.
And it's an open cockroach.
Alright, so we're out of initiative.
We're out of initiative.
Do I see any additional people coming out of that hole?
Roll for perception.
I don't. I rolled a natural 1.
I only rolled a 4, however it is a 9.
I rolled 7.
And I want to walk up to the edge and actually, like, to the side of it and kind of peer in.
Into, and then roll in for
So
perception.
First I'm going to stealth up there.
Why?
Okay. None of you notice anybody coming out of the hole. Roll for stealth.
20, natural 20. So
Now,
29.
cool, you're good. Go ahead and roll for perception.
Super
Looking
stealthy.
in,
Smoke on.
We're going to roll a 17 plus 5, so 22.
Puck his hand.
22. Yeah, no, you don't see anything coming up the main entrance, but you definitely do hear the scuffles. They're the same scuffles made by the goblins that you heard when you went into the cave earlier.
Alright, so I'll kind of like wave him over. Like, it's okay.
I'm gonna look at him and tell him to tiptoe.
Sure.
Roll for stealth.
A 9.
Somehow he's louder than when he's not
It's not too bad for a 900 and some odd pound, 9'4" elephant. But I mean, like he's not making any tremors in the ground like you normally would. Cool. You're at the entrance to the cave. You guys going in?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Down we go.
Down you go. You wanna try to be more stealthy than the elephant?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll for stealth.
16.
16. You're fine with your 20.
17.
17? Cool. Awesome. You can roll again, because that was just up to the tunnel.
Same thing.
Pin thing? Cool. Awesome. I mean, it's,
Cool.
it's not bad. You make your way down, and you do see, the two with dark vision, as the other two are just kind of like, I don't know where I'm going.
Oh yeah, I'm like running my. You know what? I'm just holding on. To.
Do you guys want some light?
No.
No, because we're trying to be stealthy, and if we use light, then
Okay. Just follow me then. I'll go up front.
Cool.
I'm like holding on to Hideyaki.
Awesome. The two that do have dark vision, you do see goblins every once in a while going up and coming back down side tunnels. You don't notice any other cockroaches. Rokar, when you do see that the side tunnel you came down kind of emptied out close to where the giant beetles were digging. By this time now, that same side tunnel that you came down is probably a good about 150 feet from where the giant beetles are now. And as they keep moving down, the cockroaches move along with them down the tunnel.
Okay.
So you guys, all you're seeing at the moment is goblins about 150 feet down. Are the two giant beetles and the
And they're just-
guarding cockroaches.
They're just making it like an incline, I assume, right?
It's
Or are they going straight down?
they're not going down anymore. They're going. It's once you get into the mound, it's going straight.
And I don't see the giant things anywhere?
The beetles?
Yeah, the really big ones?
Yeah, they're 150 feet in front of you.
Well, but I can't see them yet.
Oh yeah, because you don't have dark vision that
That's
far.
60.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Alright, so
That's
we'll
okay.
just keep moving.
Yeah, you're just keeping moving, but you do find that same
Tunnel.
that you came down. That same side tunnel that you came down.
Okay.
Cool. You get about 60 feet from the giant beetles, and you do hear that scraping and crunching, and you can just barely make out the beetles and the two guard cockroaches.
So at that point, I'll stop and I'll make sure that Robert sees them. I can never say your name. I don't know why.
Hideaki?
And the thing is, he can't see them.
Why?
Yes, you
He's
can.
got-
Yeah, he's got dark vision.
I'm an elf.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can't see.
Neither can
And
you.
neither can
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. We can't see them.
So,
I'm holding on to you.
yeah, we'll
So,
tell
why
Vampire
don't you tell me?
and
Cool.
that, tell the
The
white people what's in front of us.
so yeah, Glenn, you've seen them before. Heru, the beetles are slightly larger than your elephant friend.
Oh, wow.
Do I know what they are?
Roll for nature.
It's unfortunate that I can't see them.
13?
13. You do know about a couple of different species of tunneling insect-like creature. You don't recall exactly what their names are, but you do know that there are at least a couple of them. There's one of them is Umber Hulks, another one of them you can't really remember the name of.
So I'm gonna say, Hideaki, would your fireball possibly take down this mound on our head?
It's possible. It's definitely possible.
Oh, it's the tunnel's wider than 20 feet and taller than 20 feet.
Good thing it's a 40-foot diameter.
Yeah,
So,
so
I'm
if you
just
hit a
wondering
point
the
on the
chances
ground,
of
it will
you
go
just-
up
you
20
just
feet,
light 'em up right now.
and that way 40. That's right.
Down 20. And 20 that way and 20 that way.
Yeah, but it doesn't go through things, it goes around things.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. It doesn't
Mhm.
actually damage the area.
It just damages
The things.
objects and creatures.
Mm-hmm.
So if we want, then you can shoot the fireball. I'll follow up immediately with an arrow, and then maybe we can get some light in here for the other guys.
I mean, if you
Because
catch
I
some
don't
on
think we're
fire,
gonna fight
it'll
in the dark,
cause
right?
low light.
I mean, my only concern with that is that would be... I would only be able to cast that once. So if
Seems
we...
like a pretty good opportunity to cast it, though, doesn't it?
So
But
we have-
if we run into something larger later on,
if we run into something larger later on, that's not my concern. Fireball I'm not going to use on one thing. I'm going to use it on multiple things.
We see more than just the two. They had a couple guards with them, didn't they? Or
Yeah, there are
they
two
had there?
cockroach guards and then two of these large beetle-like creatures.
And
So
they're
it's four.
they're within 40 feet of each
They
other?
are, yeah, they're definitely within 40 feet of each other.
Alright, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to whisper to these two. Let them know what we're about to do. You're about to see a giant flash of light. Get as much info from that flash of light as possible.
Cool!
So he's gonna hit a fireball. I'm gonna shoot an arrow right behind him, basically, and then we need to get light in here so they can fight.
Arrow at who? Cockroach
Arrow.
1, Cockroach 2, Giant Beetle 1, or Giant Beetle 2?
Let's see. We'll go with one of the giant beetles.
Oh.
Giant beetle 1.
Giant Beetle 1? Okay. Well, they're all rolling with disadvantage because they have no idea you're there.
Good.
So,
So-
I'm assuming it's a dexterity save.
It is a dex save, and you have to beat 16. Wait, is that even right?
Well, first cockroach gets a 16. You have to beat 15. You have to hit 16.
okay.
No, I know, but I don't feel like that number's right. Because
So 8 plus,
plus-
3 is 11.
Yep.
Plus your spellcasting ability.
Okay, so that's 18. Spellcasting ability is 5.
So then it's 16.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. So that was like 8 plus
Yeah,
3.
yeah. It was,
11,
I was thinking 10 plus
5,
3.
16.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah.
So,
Yeah,
first
not
one
hard.
saves. First cockroach saves. Second cockroach is not going to save. And...
Let's just call them what they are.
beetle number 1.
He disagrees.
Well, that's a natural 20 on that one, and
Yeah.
that's a natural 8. So, yeah, not going to hit, not going to save on that one. And then beetle number 2 is not going to save because he's got disadvantage. So, roll your damage.
What is your damage?
86.
86. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh god. 5, 10, 16, 19, 20, 9, 31.
Cool. 31 damage. All right, so... Yeah. Round 2.
Can I make a nature check when there's a flashlight?
Yes, you can.
Never mind. I got a 4. It's a beetle.
Yeah, it's a giant beetle. Would the Triton like to make a nature check?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I have no idea what that is.
What'd you roll?
6.
7.
7. Yeah, it's a beetle.
It's a giant.
It's a giant beetle.
And then I need everybody to roll initiative.
Well, you need my attack first, though.
Oh, yeah, Glenn. Glenn,
So
make
with
your attack.
advantage, I rolled a 12 and an 18, so that's 21 and 27. So 27 on the big beetle.
So yeah, 27 on the big beetle, that'll hit.
Yeah. For a 4 to 2, nice. 10 damage.
Okay. Cool, awesome. Now everybody roll initiative.
That was underwhelming damage.
Wow.
God.
Everyone goes before you.
Yep.
Cool, awesome. 20 plus.
22.
22. And then Glenn?
22.
22? He goes first.
20.
Okay.
Wow.
What'd you get?
What number?
6.
Okay.
I wanted him to go through all of the levels.
I was kind of expecting him to be honest with you.
Slowly more depressing as you get to 15 to 20? 10 to 15. 5 to 10. 6.
All right. So nothing lit on fire, although you did kill quite a few goblins.
Look it over.
Oops.
Yeah. That's okay. Glenn, it's your turn. You still have low light. You are 60 feet away.
Also, you should try
Okay,
casting
did you
Vicious
get a
Mockery
little,
through Neil.
cockroach die?
Nope.
Okay.
Through what?
Neil.
Oh my god.
Can I tell? I want to use perception to see which one looks a little more crispy than the others.
Cool.
So,
Neil's the
17.
focus.
17. Cockroach number 2 is definitely crispier.
Okay, so that's how I'm going to shoot at.
Okay.
And that is a 12 plus 9, so 21.
That'll hit.
And it's not sneak attack anymore, I assume, since it just got blasted by
Yeah, no.
So, 5 plus 4, so 9.
9 damage. Cool. Yep, that'll take him out.
Is it up here?
Okay.
All right. Bonus action at all?
Good. Oh, good.
I can't stealth as a bonus action yet.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Tambrey.
I am
Tomorrow.
going to take Neil.
Okay.
Alright. Neil, are you ready?
Let's do
you ready
this.
for some fun?
Oh, boy, howdy am I. And he starts to laugh.
Alright. I'm gonna use
Ha ha
that
ha.
bonus action
Neil, I want you to know, I can't see anything.
Good thing, because neither can I.
Great! This is going to be awesome. So I'm going to try and remember where everybody was last time I saw light.
Roll intelligence.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that was a 9 plus intelligence. So 9.
9.
9 fine.
You're like, oh, that way.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
2d10.
2d10.
Hey, do you want to do it that way, or did you want to cast Vicious Mockery through him?
I can cast spells through?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said.
Light. I'm sorry.
Nah, this is more fun.
Okay. just. Bah!
Yeah, she's just gonna go and see how this turns out. So it's an 85.
So Rokar's just off to the side with his head in his hands right now. This.
There's a shimmer of light, and there's another you right in front of you. You just cast mirror image.
Oh. That is equally as blind. I guess I don't know how.
Yeah, neither do I. That's why I'm looking it up. But I'm assuming that there's another one of you in front of you.
I just realized really good use for my elephant.
Oh no, there's 3 of you.
Oh, there's 3 of me. Even better.
Isn't it actually 4 because it's 3 plus her?
Well, there's 3 plus her, so there's 4 of you.
Okay.
But there's 3 more of you. Yeah.
Got it. Can I do anything with them? Or they just...
No, they literally are occupied right next to you, right next to you, right next to you. So there's 4 of you.
Awesome.
If something tries to attack you, it has to figure out which one is you.
That's great.
It imposes disadvantage on the opponent, doesn't it?
Nope.
You have to pick the right square, basically.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
How long does it last for?
So now
It lasts for 1 minute.
Now we have Vicious Mockery.
Sweet.
You have each of your clones say one part of the insult.
No, they all say the same thing at the same time.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I will also use Mantle of Inspiration and give everybody 5 temporary hit points for the battle.
Cool.
And you can move as you so desire.
I'm gonna move 40 feet forward, and I remember something very nice. I know exactly where everybody was.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Gonna move 40 feet forward. They are 20 feet from you.
Awesome.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's my turn.
Yes, it is. What's up?
The way that mirror image works is basically if an attack goes against her, she rolls a d20.
Mm-hmm.
If she still has 3 duplicates out, she must roll basically a DC 6.
Yep.
2 is a DC 8, and 1 is a DC 11.
Yep.
Okay.
I know, I read.
And a duplicate's AC is equal to 10 plus your dice.
Oh, well, I didn't know. Don't close it.
Yes. So yeah, Josh, it's your turn.
I'm gonna run towards one of the big things that I assume is still there.
Yep.
Make a strength check. Do I run into them?
Yeah, you can run into it, but it's strong enough to where it's not gonna matter. It's a large creature. You can't knock down a large creature.
That thing doesn't specify.
You can't knock down a large creature, medium or smaller.
DM specified.
But the ability doesn't say that.
I know.
The unspecified. It's homebrew. He's allowed to homebrew it further.
Mm-hmm.
He do what he want.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna swing at what I think is there.
Cool. Go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
Does a 20 hit?
That'll hit.
Wow.
See,
And
the thing that confuses me is I don't know how you get disadvantage with taking a 10-foot reach thing and going
Because he can't
He
see
can't
it.
see.
10 feet.
I know.
Hit everything
for
in front
13
of.
damage.
13 damage. Okay. B1 or B2?
B1.
Okay.
And my second attack. Also, how long was it since the entrance of the tunnel?
It was probably about 300 feet.
Time-wise.
Time-wise? Well, how long does it take you to walk 300 feet? Walking... It's been more than a minute. How long does...
1 minute. That's what.
Yeah.
Bonus action rage, because that matters.
Okay. But it would be after this attack
Yeah.
because your extra attack.
And okay. Does a 21 hit?
21 hits.
And that is for 6 damage.
Okay.
And enrage.
6 whole damages.
Nice. All right. There is all of a sudden from right next to you a giant It's a good thing you can't see these guys. So, which is fantastic.
You never have to try and roll against an intimidation because you can't see him anyway.
Right?
I could be intimidated by the noise.
Mm-hmm.
Technically the way that they work is you have to see them.
Yep. I know. It's a good thing he can't see them.
Yeah.
That is gonna be not gonna hit you with it's a 12 on his claws, and then no, we did mix 3. So he's gonna attack with a claw again, and that's gonna be a 25 to hit.
Yes.
4. That is gonna be 8, 13 slashing, and then he's gonna
Just saying that.
mandible you with a 17 is not going to hit.
Nope.
Cool. The cockroach is gonna run towards the giant dragon skull thingy. He can't get to you because he's... Yeah, right. Because you're 60 feet away from him. So he gets 30 feet from you. And that will end his turn. And then the beetle...
You said he's running to me?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the beetle that you hit is going to attack you. It's not going to hit with a 15. That's going to hit with a 23. 1, 3. That's 10 slashing. And then it's going to mandible you for a 10. So that's not going to hit. It is... Heru, now it's your turn.
Oh, it's finally my turn?
Yes.
I'm gonna run 30 feet back.
Okay.
Bye!
Fuck you! And then I turn and cast Fireball. Does 20 hit?
Yeah.
Sick.
Roll your damage.
Fuck the dice. 7.
Okay. Glen, you're up.
Oh, that thing's still alive?
Yeah.
Everything's
Which
still
thing?
alive.
The little one you just shot at.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's saved.
Got it.
What?
It's saved on the fireball.
So don't take half damage.
Oh, it did. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm assuming a 27 hits.
Yeah, it'll hit.
That'll hit for... Oh, nice. 12.
Cool. Awesome. He's running after the dragon skull elf dude, and then he just catches a arrow
To the knee?
off to the
Be
side.
like,
Ha.
you're welcome.
Teehee. All right, Maru.
I'm gonna. This is getting silly, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast Dancing Lights.
Okay, cool.
Whee!
You should cast it through Neil.
Yeah, just to see what happens, I'll cast Dancing Lights through Neil.
Cool. Roll 2d10.
Sweet!
Dancing Lights of Death.
48. Does it actually get to be Dancing Lights? Or is it
Oh,
just...
no, yeah, no. Dancing lights happens.
The
Oh,
initial
okay.
spell will happen. It's just
just what
something
follows.
else probably will.
Even better.
There's a large flash, and then you notice there's a really calm, like, beautiful presence right next to you, or no, right behind you. But you're not entirely sure what it is because you can't see it. Oh no, you can now because there's dancing lights. There's a unicorn right behind you.
What?
So I'm technically behind her because I ran 30 feet back.
Yeah.
So I see this unicorn.
Yep, there's just a poof, unicorn. You there on this bonus action? Or are you good?
No. I'm good.
Aren't unicorn horns worth, like, a lot of money?
You're not killing a unicorn.
Here, we're not killing the unicorn. I refuse to let you kill the unicorn.
You're not at that rank yet.
Talking is a free action. I refuse to let
Does
you
a
kill
12
my
hit
unicorn.
the big one?
12 does not hit the big
30,
one.
70.
What about a 15?
15 does not hit the big guy.
Okay.
Alright, beetle number 1, beetle number 2. Coming at you with a claw. It's not going to hit with 13. It's not going to hit with a... Oh, man, these dice are ridiculous. Can't tell if it's a 6 or a 9. Oh, it's a 9. That's not going to hit with a 17, and then Mandibles is not going to hit with a 16. Cockroach number 1 is dead. Beetle number 2. Or beetle number 1 now. Let's try a different die. That's definitely going to hit with a 27 on claws.
It rolled a 19.
Yes, it did. That's 12 slashing. Then, and then 21. It's going to hit for 13 slashing. And Mandibles is going to hit with a 21 for, I believe it's 2d6.
Right?
No, these dice, I want to take out the elephant. I'm kidding. Whatever happens.
I'm gonna be under half health finally.
Oh, what?
Really? Even with half damage?
No way.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it's time to put mage armor on you.
2. That's 7 slashing damage.
I am at half health.
You're at half health.
Cool. Heru.
Alright, so...
Oh, yeah, cool. Awesome. Now you can see them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I could see them before. Anyways, there's Beetle 1, Beetle 2, and Cockroach 2.
Cockroach
just-
2 is dead.
Just
Wait, Beetle 1,
Beetle
Beetle 2.
Mhm.
Which one he's stacking?
Beetle 2. Beetle 1. Beetle 1.
Beetle 1.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at it.
Cool.
Obviously,
Mhm.
3 times. I'm guessing that a 14 doesn't hit.
Nope.
16.
Nope.
25.
That'll hit.
Alright, cool. And Scorching Ray is 2d6. Take a pick, apparently. 5.
Cool. Alright.
I feel like this fellow's...
Glen, your turn. Oh,
We will shoot.
the 1 second. The unicorn, the unicorn rushes up to the giant beetle-like things, and that's its turn. Now it's Glen's turn.
Can it
Okay.
heal me?
Are you guys sure you don't want a unicorn horn?
Yes.
Positive.
Okay.
Currently,
Logren has no interest in money. She has plenty of her own, and the unicorn is far more valuable alive.
Okay. I will shoot the beetle number 1 then.
Okay.
With a 15 plus 9, so 24.
That'll hit.
And it's gonna get the sneak attacks and spam bars on him.
Okay.
For a total of 10.
10 damage on the beetle.
Beetle 1.
Okay. Alright. Maru.
I'm
cast another spell through Neil.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery through Neil
Okay.
again because this is great.
Beetle 1, Beetle 2.
At Beetle 2.
Beetle 2. Go for it.
I'm going to tell him that his carapace will make a great bathtub for my luxurious bathroom later.
Luxurious.
Yes.
Charisma?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? No, the natural 18, so it's 18. So he saves. Roll 2d10.
Why?
15.
15?
Because I cast it through Neil.
That's fine.
Cool. All of a sudden, you feel a little bit rejuvenated. Gain 5 hit points.
I never lost any.
Cool. Awesome.
I am the
I just feel really great right now.
Yeah, you're like, I'm feeling good.
I
Feeling good.
yeah, we're gonna win this.
Josh, I need to have you roll a charisma save.
Okay. How about a 10?
You do not save. Unfortunately, you can't take any reactions, and at the start of your next turn, you're going to roll a d8, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
And you can't take any actions either.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm paralyzed in fear.
Mm-hmm. You're confused.
I'm confuzzled.
Mm-hmm.
Confuzzly did?
Yep. Cool. All right. It is beetle number 2's turn, and since you technically are incapacitated, it has advantage. No. No, you just can't take any actions.
Yeah, I just can't do anything.
Nope. Not going to hit you with a 13 on the first one. That's going to hit you for a 26 on the second claw. It's going to burr 8 damage. And then Mandibles is a natural 20. 1, 2, 4, 8.
Okay.
8 total?
No, 13 total.
Fucking crits, and only does 13 damage.
Beetle number 1 is gonna move away from the elephant towards the Triton. He moves 30 feet towards
Does it
you.
move through the unicorn?
Doesn't the unicorn get an attack opportunity?
Yes. Smooth your roll. Smooth your roll. Jeez. Yes, it does. It's gonna try and
Gore it.
horn him. It's a weird attack.
Alright. Horn attack. Go.
It's gonna hit with a 26.
Damn, go unicorn.
For 7 damage.
Right on.
Things like because it didn't really notice that it was fucking horse in the middle of this thing now. Awesome. Heru, it's your turn.
Damn straight. I'm gonna fucking Scorching Ray Beetle 1
Okay,
again.
go for it.
18.
That'll just barely hit. That'll hit.
22. No.
Okay.
And then that one.
Roll your damage. 46.
Is it?
Yes, because it's 2d6 and you hit twice, so 46.
Okay. Okay, DM. 11, 12, 15.
Cool, awesome. He's almost stunned and taken aback by the unicorn that he didn't know was there, goring him in the side, and he looks messed up to begin with, and then he
Did he move forward towards me?
Yes, he did.
I moved 30 feet back.
No, he moved towards that one.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I still moved 30 feet back.
That's cool. Now you're 90 feet
Sick.
from them.
That's fine.
No, you're 120 feet.
That's fine too.
Okay. Because you moved 30 feet back already, and then so now you're 120 feet from them.
Yep.
And because of dancing lights is the only reason you can see them.
That's fine too.
Yep. Then he gets hit by a scorching ray, and it just kind of like burns his arm, his carapace a little bit, and he's just trying to keep moving forward, and then he gets blasted straight in the face, and his mandibles close around the blast, and it explodes his head.
And what does the unicorn do now?
Wow.
The unicorn is gonna. Let's see what it can do.
That's a good question.
I would love for it to do cure wounds.
It can't. What it is going to do is
That's okay, I
it's
can
gonna go over to the other beetle and touch its horn to the carapace and cast Calm Emotions.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll see what the
Okay.
hell it does. Sounds
Shit,
fun though.
That just fucked up your whole job. It's fine. You can do damage now.
Maybe she gets the unicorn mount now.
Yeah.
I think it goes away after a certain time.
Probably.
Probably. Well, we'll see what the hell it does. Come on.
No, but I'm pretty sure the spell. The WoW
To
magic.
suppress strong emotions in a group of
Table
people,
says
each
it
humanoid
goes
within
away
in a
after
20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range must take a charisma saving throw. Cool, awesome. Your whole cast a...
God, I got an actual 20 to save it because it's any creature within 20 feet.
Yeah, so yeah, you definitely saved. It didn't calm your emotions.
I'm still angry
That's good.
and still confused.
I'm mad.
Wait. I thought rage stopped you from getting.
It's not... I don't know.
I don't think rage stops you from getting confused.
I'm pretty sure it did.
A different type of rage, Mike.
That's fine. Do the things.
Well, I mean...
No, I
you
know. That's
remember.
fine.
So,
Just mark a question for next time, I suppose.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, nice. You rolled a natural 13, and the spell DC is 14.
Doki doki.
So,
Why?
really?
You're not gonna fit
Dog?
there.
No. If I'm calling a target to be
Is that gonna work? You wanna come sit up here?
effects indifferent toward
Come
indifferent about creatures of your choice
Come on.
that it is hostile toward.
Come on.
Indifferent sense of the target is attacked or harmed by a spell as it witnesses the threat being harmed when the spell ends. The creature
Although-
becomes hostile again unless the
Don't lay on the papers.
Awesome. Cool.
Or you can be super awkward about it.
Umber Hulk kind of just its arms drop to its side and it's gonna stay right there because it's not his turn.
Okay.
So,
I guess he's just chill now.
Glen, it's your turn.
Okay.
Do you want to pet Umber Hulk?
And since I'm not too rogue yet, stealth is a full action.
Sure.
Okay, so I don't want to do that then. So yeah, we're just gonna shoot the dude.
Shoot the Umber Hulk.
Shoot the dude, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. It's a big beetle.
Mm-hmm.
A 6, so 15.
Does not hit,
Yep.
and it's not a good thing. Maru.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna come over and cure your wounds.
You can move. You can dash
How-
60 feet to get to him.
I guess
And
that's
then-
a good question.
and
Is
then
how far away?
You're 60 feet from him. Well, 55 feet from him.
Oh, you're too far, dude. I'll come cure you after the battle.
It's
So
almost over, anyways.
yeah.
Cool.
So I'll just use Vicious Mockery on the remaining beetle. I'm going to tell him that his legs are fat, which they are in comparison to the little cockroaches.
He rolled a 12, so.
His legs are fat.
He
He does believe this.
believes this.
Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, my legs aren't fat. Ah!
That's 3.
3 damage, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was the-
Cool.
You need better dice.
I like my dice, okay? Don't be
Josh.
judging.
Glad you like the dice.
Since the source is dead, do I still have to roll a d8?
Yeah, because you can see the other one.
1.
1.
I was gonna say, I don't think it's damage. I think
You don't
it's
do anything.
effect.
Still don't do anything?
You don't do a thing. You're just.
I have to
Um,
mention this because otherwise I would be defeating my whole entire moral purpose. Your rage is over.
So I'm confused, my rage is over?
No, because you have not done damage or taken damage for at least one turn.
Yep.
So your rage is over.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Yep. So your rage is over and you're just.
Just completely lost your whole momentum.
Well, since you hit that guy with Vicious Mockery,
Yeah,
he
he
comes
was-
out of his calm state and thrashes.
I knew it.
See, guys,
shouldn't have
if I
touched
had
him.
my whistle, I could whistle and wake up Vampire.
No.
I'd say no.
It's gonna thrash. That is the first one is gonna hit the wall for 13 damage. So first one hits the wall that he's next to and breaks a chunk out of it, and there is almost a blade. It's sunlight kind of comes through the hole that the Umber Hulk just made. The second one is a 23 against you
That hits.
for 8 damage. And then he's gonna bite at the unicorn
No, the
for
unicorn!
a 16, which I believe will hit.
Yeah, natural armor, which I
Yep.
think is 14.
12. So 8
You're sure you go
plus 11 plus 5. 16 damage. 16 damage to the unicorn.
Just don't open.
Cool. Awesome. It is Heru. It's your turn.
Hang on, I'm saving our stream. Well, fuck, I was really hoping that thing would stay asleep.
It's
My
not
ba-
asleep.
my
It's
bad.
just it was
It was calm.
Indifferent towards everybody in the room.
And now it's angry again because somebody made on its legs.
He's always been sensitive about his legs.
Scorching ray.
Cool.
Your legs are hairy! Ooh, that's a good one. She writes that down in her little notebook.
17.
Doesn't hit.
Nat 20.
That'll hit.
Do you want the number on the die?
It's a 16 on the die.
Yeah, I'll take
That's a
that.
24.
Oh.
So 66.
Yeah.
That's 46 plus
Yeah, I
26.
got it. 5, 11, 17, 18, 21, 24.
24. Alright, cool. It is the unicorn's turn, and he's gonna turn back at the Triton and go. And it's going to do something with its magical abilities.
Oh god.
Something with its magical abilities.
We'll see what it can do again.
Great.
Because there's all sorts of things that this
Does it
thing
feel
can
betrayed?
do. A little bit.
It's like,
Oh.
why did you do that?
Why did you bring me into this horrible world?
And it's going to cast Entangle at you.
But there's also 3 other of me.
The Entangle cast.
Oh, all of us?
It's an area effect,
It's
I
like a
believe.
24.
Oh, great.
I believe it is a dexterity saving throw.
I
against
guess
14.
I'm not moving anywhere anyway.
Do I need to save on that? Because I was pretty close to her, I think.
Yes. Strength saving throw. Sorry, strength saving throw of 14.
Oh.
I rolled a 3.
7.
You're both entangled and you can't move.
This is why I'm back here.
I can still cast though, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're just restrained.
It's
You
fine.
can't move.
It's fine.
Yep.
Okay. I don't move anyway.
Yep.
And it's your turn.
It's your turn.
I'm about to shoot this unicorn in the face.
No.
No!
But
That's not your decision to make.
That's a very bad idea because we have beetles.
16, so 25.
25 will hit.
Is he within 5 feet of somebody still?
Yeah.
The unicorn.
Okay.
The unicorn and Bambar.
God damn it. 6, so plus 4, so 10.
10. Alright.
Go, Eladrin.
Mario.
My turn?
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and cast Vicious Mockery again
Okay.
at the beetle
Okay.
through Neil.
Okay. Roll. Hold on.
I'm gonna
It's
tell him.
a 14.
Which is the save.
That's so it saves. So roll 2d10.
That is an
86.
86.
I think you might cat.
I was gonna say, what did that do last time?
Please summon a 85. Was 85 last time?
So yeah, like you just recast mirror image, just and then like you feel the.
Now there's 6 of me.
Nah, there's
Oh.
there's still only 4 of you.
Damn.
Altogether. It'd be
awesome if it
the
stacked.
images were starting to kind of like dim and they grow bright again and almost and look solid.
Cool.
Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah.
3.
Doesn't save.
What is... God damn it, stupid D8s.
Oh, D8. Oh,
Yes.
sorry. Yeah, you do nothing. Cool. Awesome.
Yes.
This is how I die.
That beetle is going to make 3 attacks against the unicorn.
Okay.
That'll hit for
Yeah, maybe
8
the
damage.
unicorn will realize that we weren't the bad guys.
I think it
That
realized
is
we weren't the
an
bad guys, and
18
then you undid its magic.
for 13
Oh,
damage.
yeah. That's probably why it's
And-
mad at me.
It's a 21 for. God, why can't I roll higher than like 1 on mandible bites? So 1 and 9.
They don't have very strong mandibles.
14 damage.
I will say this does not say that you can't have more than 3.
More than 3 what?
Mirror image.
If you cast mirror image, there are 3 of you. If you cast it again, you're casting the same exact spell. There's 3 of you you're just recasting the spell. It doesn't add to a spell. It doesn't.
So it just increases the duration, perhaps?
No, it just restarts the duration.
Works
So
for
it
me.
would have been like 18, 24 seconds. Now it's going to last for another minute. All right, cool. You did some pretty nasty
grab me a beer.
damage to that.
Yeah.
Unicorn, Heru, it's your turn.
How's this bitch looking?
He's looking rough, but not horrible.
Luff?
Rough.
Luff?
But not horrible.
Alright. I don't know if this thing is, seeing what it did to Bambar, do I know what it is now?
No.
You said I knew what an Umberhoke was, but I'd never seen one.
Roll for nature.
Okay.
With your new knowledge of it having a weird ceremony thing going on.
20.
Yeah, it's an Umberhoke.
Sick. Is it weak to any type of element?
Not that you know of.
Fine then, Joe.
I don't think they're actually weak to anything, but
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
In fact, honestly, vulnerabilities in 5e are really rare.
are they?
Yeah.
even at regular, they were pretty rare.
Mhm.
Like basically elementals and dragons had vulnerabilities. Nothing else really did.
Well, I'm
5e
gonna
doesn't.
throw
Most of them
a chromatic orb at this fucker.
don't. Cool.
And yes, for those who are watching, I know it's 90 feet, but it's 180 for me. So, 3d8 is what it'll be after a hit. Which it will not.
Which roll?
It's 15.
15? Cool. Just, what kind of orb was it?
Thunder.
Thunder? Just this loud orb of sound comes rumbling through. And you hit the wall behind the Umberhoke. Roll damage.
I like that idea.
I don't know if I like that idea.
I need d8s here. Because this is a weird number.
This could be interesting.
It could, I agree. Fuck. 16.
16 damage. Cool. There's just you hit close to where the Umberhoke hit and made a nice sizable hole into the rock tunnel. That widens and cracks, and a large chunk, about 10 by 10 ish, cracks and falls into a chamber.
Oh.
That's lit by sunlight.
Lit by sunlight?
Mm-hmm.
Was there a door on that wall?
No.
There
We
is
didn't even
now.
know what they were digging for.
Mm-mm.
But now it's Glen's turn, or it's the unicorn's turn.
Yeah, it's the unicorn's turn. The unicorn's just frickin' pissed off at this point in time, and he's going to make some attacks on the Umberhoke.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like, I was trying to make you happy?
I'm trying to get this Umberhoke to stop attacking you guys, but no, you have to be a dick.
What is this?
Oh,
Let's find out.
cool. All right, it is going to make an attack for a 17. Is not
Yes.
going to hit.
Oh, mirror image? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that one is going to hit with its horn for 28. That will be 9 damage to the Umberhoke. Cool. Awesome. Glen, it's your turn.
Josh, how is it that we
How's
have...
this Umberhoke looking now?
He's looking. He's looking
But you're
rough.
still off the camera.
How am I still off the camera?
Alright.
Because I was trying to get you sitting
Shooting
over
Umberhoke.
Shooting the Umberhoke.
Do it. Roll.
All I have to do
That is a
is
natural.
sit up. It was
Cool,
just I was
do your
leaning
damage.
into the arm.
So, come on, dice. Quit rolling low. There we go. 18 plus 4, so 22.
22. Awesome. Man, you're just killing creatures left and right around here today. The Umber Hulk goes back to swipe at the unicorn again, and as it does, the arrow catches its claw and sticks it to its chest, and it screams as just ooze and nastiness comes screaming out of its carapace and blasts the unicorn straight in the face, and it's like, ah! Unicorn is not happy with you guys in the least.
I haven't done anything to unicorn yet.
Same.
We are out of initiative, and the unicorn snorts at every single one of you and trots itself very defiantly out.
Thanks
of
for
the
your
tunnel.
help!
Sure.
You are no longer confused.
Yes, but I am in lots of pain.
Yeah, you are.
Guys, we have one last shot. I can shoot this unicorn.
No.
What if I
No.
What if I
No. No.
What if I throw
No.
my grappling hook at it, like
No.
tie it up?
Nope.
Are you evil?
No.
Then you cannot. Unless you are evil, you cannot kill a unicorn.
Or
I
attack
don't
one
want
at
to
all.
kill him for today. I just want his horn.
I can kill you.
That's gonna kill the unicorn.
Okay.
Wanting a unicorn's horn is inherently evil.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
It means I could do it.
I mean, not that your character wouldn't think about the idea because he's like, oh, shiny. But
I didn't know it was like an evil thing.
oh yes,
I wanted. Okay.
unicorns are like the most pure and good things in the universe.
I thought they were true neutral.
No,
They're as lawful good as you can get.
I think they're neutral good.
They're just good for the sake of being good.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Neutral good is a thing.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
people,
straight good.
Longingly,
Yeah.
I just longingly watched the unicorn go away, just almost wishing that maybe the Umber Hulk would have hit it.
One more time. Cool.
Then I'll just drink unicorn blood and live forever.
But
not Harry
you
Potter.
only have a half-life.
It's not Harry
You
Potter.
will live a
This
half-life.
is not Harry Potter.
I don't care. I'm the DM. I don't need a reason.
Fair.
Alright, so this is D&D plus Harry Potter.
It's got magic. Anyways,
fine.
cool. Yeah, no, you watch it though. There's a giant hole and a wide open cave with a full shining sunlight
I'm
or
not kind of walking
sunstone light.
I'm gonna
down
go
into
over
the-
and cast Cure Wounds on the giant elephant.
Yeah, you're
Because
looking pretty
he
rough
looks
there,
like
buddy.
he's not doing so
I'm
hot.
almost a quarter health.
You're a quarter health. Holy crap.
1d8.
I took all the damage. But
Oh, that's right.
no one else is a good binhead.
You took my d8.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've been
Oh,
doing my
that's a
job. I'm just
1.
sitting back shooting arrows and stuff.
Plus my spellcasting modifier.
Which is your charisma modifier,
Charisma.
which is 4.
Cool, so you get 5. It's
Nice.
something!
Yeah.
It's something.
So Bambar's looking a little rough, but I don't think this is a good place to stop and
No.
rest.
You don't know. There's just a wide open hole.
Okay, what he's saying is that
So,
he does
well,
not think it
yeah.
is.
19
over
to try to
wide
pry
hole.
open the hole with my really big glaive. 19 strength check.
Cool.
So yeah, I don't see much. I think with the 2.
No,
Um,
no, it's a cave and
so
sunlight.
it's 7 still, but
You do make the hole larger. It's about you're definitely just short enough to get through vertically, and you were definitely thin enough to get through horizontally. But you make the hole bigger, so you fit
Excellent.
just fine through the hole in the cave. A 2 with a perception? Yeah.
yeah, 2 plus 5, 7. Yeah.
7. Yeah. No. Yeah. It's a hole.
Okay.
18.
18. Nice.
You don't see anything.
Yeah, nope, nothing.
Yeah, you're
In
more.
fact, that's...
She sees a
that's
rock.
just
She's like, look at the
0.
rock.
Rokar, you're still focused on that like slightly shimmering light leaving the tunnel, which is the unicorn. You're like sad that the unicorn is pissed off at you, and you're just thinking about that. You two notice that there are no more scurrying sounds of the goblins. It's as if they're not there anymore. Looking around, you especially looking around within this the area, the sunlight coming in. There are no goblins anymore. You do as well. In the chamber, there are several more tunnels leading off in different directions, but there isn't anything in this chamber itself.
Okay. Maybe we go a different direction.
That is a valid point. So she was still entrapped in entanglement.
They are, yeah.
Well, she moved. That's why I had to point that out.
It's been a minute.
There we go.
Time moves faster.
Yeah, so my suggestion is that we go a different way, since there doesn't seem to be much of anything this way.
My suggestion is we go back to the half-head camp, and I go to sleep.
I think that if we leave, then that'll give them time to regroup.
Or maybe we go just to the edge of the forest.
If we
'Cause I
continue,
can
I'm
find a
probably
shelter
gonna die.
and food.
I think...
Because if we camp at the edge of the forest, we can set up, what do you call it? I cannot think of a word. We can set watch, let Bambar sleep, and we can watch and see if anything else happens at the mound while you rest up.
So what does this tunnel look like? Is this the only entrance to the tunnel that we're in right now?
The tunnel that you're in, the main entrance is the only tunnel, entrance to the tunnel that you can see, but the tunnel that leads to the larger Sunlight Cavern, there are several other tunnels leading out of this cavern in different directions.
Okay, so basically, here's the entrance. We're going into this tunnel, and it just ends at a wall, in which I blew through?
Yes.
They were digging to that cavern.
Yeah.
Okay, so what if we make this pretty simple, and I just put an alarm spell on that hole? And then, if anyone comes through there, we'll know.
We could do that.
And then we can literally just rest in this tunnel for all I give a shit.
But what if somebody comes the opposite way through the tunnel?
I'm doubting
I have
that.
a glaive of
There's that
not
too.
getting surprised.
And we can always set watch if we need, because Heru only needs the rest France for 4 hours.
Yeah, and I'm never unconscious. Technically, I'm always on watch.
Yep.
Elves are useful.
We could do that. We'll set up here and take a long rest.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
So hit dice?
No.
If it's full health?
Yeah,
Yep.
long rest
we're
is
doing a
12.
long rest.
Sweet.
Yep.
So nothing changes.
Okay. During the long rest.
I need to put some in there.
Cool. No. As you rest, you don't notice anything come into the cavern. You aren't alarmed by anything. You take your full long rest.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking, I could go out. Were there trees outside that cave area? Like, is it back to another forested area, or is it just back to the cave?
Okay, the main entrance to where you came in.
No, the hole we made.
The hole you made leads to a cavern, which leads to other tunnels.
Okay, alright, cool. Okay. Never mind then. I'll just rest with them.
Yes. Cool. Awesome. You take your full rest. You are healed.
Yay! You feel better now?
Yeah.
Much.
Good.
What, can I tinker with my spider while we're resting?
Sure. Roll.
Straight intelligence.
Straight intelligence, yeah.
Straight intelligence. 12 plus 1, 13.
13. You don't figure out anything new about your spider.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so we're
Still
going.
just a spider.
So we're going through that hole.
Yeah. We're gonna go into the cavern.
Okay.
The sunlight
Right.
cavern.
And so how many different
There are 5 other tunnels.
okay, do they all look exactly the same?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay. So I guess we'll just go down the first tunnel, or does they all look the same? What do you guys think?
Can anybody hear anything?
Oh.
Roll perception.
Oh, 1 minute. Okay, 10 rounds.
Yeah.
20 perception.
Natural or unnatural?
Unnatural.
12 plus 5, 17.
Okay.
Terrible.
3. Just 3.
3. The Tabaxi and the elephant, with your actually, technically, Glen, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay.
Because Tabaxi have advantage.
18 then, plus 5, so 23.
23. Okay. You both hear down the other 4 of the other tunnels and the tunnel you came from. There is air moving through those tunnels. In the tunnel straight ahead of you, there is no air moving through it.
Do we want to go through that tunnel? Because it sounds like the other tunnels lead out.
That's reasonable.
That's a fair point.
I rolled a 7 on nature, so I couldn't figure out if those were meant to feed that or not, really. Yeah, I would have no idea.
So, the sunstone thing? Do I see the sunstone?
If you look up, you don't see the sunstone, but you do see light coming through it. A hole. It's about 100 feet up.
So, we
don't
think...
know about how big the hole is?
The hole? No. I mean, roll for straight intelligence, because it's you're trying to do math in your head right now.
I got a good chance at that.
You're guesstimating size over distance.
Just kidding.
It's a 12.
12. You're guesstimating it's anywhere between 5 and 10 feet wide, or in diameter.
I just want to know if a Rathian can drop on me.
No, a Rathian cannot fly. No, a giant dragon cannot fly through the hole.
Great.
Yeah, no, a giant dragon can't fit through the hole.
Okay, so we're going to go down the tunnel with no air.
That is my vote.
I agree.
Tunnel with no air?
Is it super dark in there or is it light?
You can see the sunstone light sheds light into that tunnel for probably about 40 feet. But beyond that, 40 feet of light, another 20 feet of dim light. Beyond that, it's dark.
Can I stealth and go first?
Sure!
That would be a 19.
19? Cool. Do you have your hood up?
Every day.
Yeah, so roll with advantage. Come on.
It doesn't help. Still 19.
19? Cool. Awesome.
I did roll a 16 as the other one,
Awesome.
which was an 18. But
Cool, yeah. You went first. Who's going second, third, and fourth?
Note to self next time, bring lots of
I'll
mirrors. so I can
hold on
direct light.
to Hideaki.
You
and
can't
I'll
see
follow
him
behind.
anymore.
No,
That's why I'm holding on to him.
I guess I'll take the back.
Cool. You're gonna need to roll stealth.
Cool.
Me?
Sorry, Maru. Everybody roll stealth. Why
Roll
not?
stealth just for the
Okay.
I got an 18.
Oh wow! Oh, that you have never felt stealthier.
18.
18.
18
Glen.
stealths.
24.
Cool. You guys are the quietest you have ever been.
Wow.
It is
What did Bambar roll?
18.
Holy crap.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. So you're making your way down the tunnel. the two that can see in the dark, it looks pretty much similar to the tunnels you were, the tunnel you were in. Pretty much because the Umber Hulks make very, they make very uniform tunnels. They know what they're doing. You get about it's about 20 or 25 minutes until you start to hear something. You've gone probably about 400 or 500 feet. That's more than that, Joe. Come on. It's 20-25 minutes. It's going to take you probably 2 miles. You've gone about 2 miles. It kind of slopes up and down and up and down. Kind of.
Okay.
You can tell that they were trying to make.
We've had a nice little hike.
Yeah.
Is it curving at all?
No.
Okay.
It's
Dead
not.
straight.
Mhm.
Got it.
It's kind of going up and down. They're trying to make the tunnel as with as least amount of resistance as possible as they're digging. So you can kind of see and feel underneath you stone as opposed to soil as you're making your way through some of it.
Okay.
So I posed the question to Bambar, with your memory, what would be above us right now?
That is assuming that I have been
I'm aware.
above us.
You have not. You don't know what would be above you.
Like, I'll have a
I've got,
relative idea of how far down we went, and maybe how far we've gone up. There's no way I can know what's above us.
For how far you've gone, you were heading in the direction of the Sunstone when you entered the main tunnel.
We're going back towards the Sunstone.
Okay.
If I like tracking or survival, would I have a guesstimate of where we might be in relation to that?
You can certainly try. Go ahead and roll survival.
Okay. Okay, I have no idea.
What'd you roll?
3.
3? Yeah, you have no idea. Plus, none of you have ever been down here. So, there's no
Reasonable.
guessing as to where you guys are. More than likely,
I mean-
you're...
With my proficiency, it's a 6.
Yeah, no.
Too bad no one's being a cartographer.
Right. So
There-
we are somewhere between the mound and the sunstone.
Yes.
That is what we know.
Yes.
Alright.
Sick. Works for me.
Yep.
Wasn't there like a lake at all?
Not that you saw.
No. Okay.
Mm.
Alright, let's...
So it's been about 20-25 minutes. You all do start to hear something. You're not entirely sure what, so go ahead and roll perception.
Wow!
15.
20.
Natural?
Yes.
Nice.
And that's 20.
I got an 8.
8?
Oh,
No, wait, I get advantage on the hearing, right?
Yes.
19.
Okay.
Okay, we'll stick with the 15.
Okay.
Ogren finally notices
Oh.
something for once.
It's definitely some sort of chatter. Anybody speak Undercommon, I believe it is.
Undercommon.
Mm-hmm.
No, but
It's
I speak
too-
Aquan Primordial.
It's too common for us to speak it.
No one speaks Undercommon?
Nope.
Cool. Awesome. But yeah, no, it's definitely, there's definitely chatter, and it's quite a bit of chatter going on. You can see up ahead of you probably another about...
I'm gonna ask Neil if he speaks Undercommon.
You understand, basically.
Yeah, he does.
Neil! What are they saying? Can you hear them?
There's a lot of talk about prices and exchanges. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. It sounds like there's a market ahead.
A market. So I tell you guys
Slave trade.
that there might be a slave trade. No. I tell you guys that it sounds like there might be a market ahead. It's chatter about buying and selling.
Should I stealth up and take a little bit closer look here?
Are we keeping our previous stealth rolls?
To stealth up to something that might be able to hear you, you'd have to roll again.
Okay.
19.
19? Okay. As far as you know, you are stealthed.
Okay. I'm just gonna move up until I can kind of see them.
Okay.
So within 60 feet of them.
Mokine.
Okay.
Come here.
Well, there's definitely firelight.
Okay.
coming from there, so you can see in just fine. Go ahead and roll perception.
8.
Sorry, there's a dog that has the zippies.
Zippies.
Was that for hearing or seeing?
That was for seeing.
Okay. Doesn't matter because they speak Undercommon anyways.
Yeah. With the 8, I mean, you can definitely see that there are several hundred of these cockroach creatures moving around a market. There are tents and stalls set up everywhere. There are fruits and vegetables and trinkets being sold left and right and all around. There are other creatures there as well. You don't recognize any. You might recognize some of them. Go ahead and roll nature.
15 plus
Well, we can't find hundreds of these things.
16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay. There are what seem to be almost demon-like creatures, as well as dark-skinned elves, as well as almost kind of a blue skinned elf walking amongst all of these cockroach-like creatures, buying and selling.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn back since I know he can see me and kind of wave Hideki over. Hey! Point at him and be like, come here.
That's a 4 on stealth.
Don't you have advantage with your...
Yes, thank God. It's still only a 12.
Cool. Yeah. No, I mean these creatures
Not looking.
aren't looking.
All right, cool. So yeah, I'll go ahead and go up to him.
Okay.
What you want?
I take what I want, but I really, really want.
When he gets in, I'm gonna be like, point out the blue-skinned elves and be like, there's elves here.
Do I immediately know those are drow?
The dark-skinned ones, yes. The blue-skinned ones, roll for history.
History of what?
Intelligence?
I believe, yes.
That would be a 19.
19. You have never seen this subrace of elf before, but you definitely have heard of them through your studies with your tutor, your mentor, and all that jazz. They are known as the Olos, or Snow Lake. The Olos, literally translates to snowflake. They are snow elves. They are rarely seen, and you do know that they, most of the time, have been seen near the areas of the Vardens, the Spellard ice fields.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Are they normally good?
So what are we gonna do about this?
You don't know.
Don't know. So I relay what the fuck all these things are that we know of.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll nature to see if
If you know
else?
all
the other stuff.
Yep.
Let's just go with no with a 9.
Yeah, no. I mean, like what he points out, you haven't seen these demon-like creatures. These dreaming-like creatures, the demon-like creatures before. But you do recognize the drow and then the snow elves.
Is the only language I hear the Undercommon? Because
yes.
I was gonna say I can speak Abyssal.
Yeah, no one's speaking Abyssal. It's all Undercommon.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we should go back and tell them what the hell's up here.
I agree.
Okay.
Go back
We'll
where?
relay it.
Let's go back to them.
Cool. All right. Go back and relay everything you've seen. The drow, the snow elves. It's a market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
So
basically.
maybe they think we're just here to trade. Banbar, you've got some stuff you might be able to pose as coming to a trader, right? With some of those blue crystals and stuff you broke off the wall.
I have, ore that I mined.
Were
that
there
stuff.
were there additional tunnels
leading into this market that we saw?
Not that you could see, no.
So this was the only entrance.
As far as you could tell, yes.
Problem is, what if they don't accept them? So there's a lot of them.
Oh, you gotta open it. Yep.
What are they selling?
Were we able to see that?
Yeah. There's fruits and vegetables, some things you've seen hanging from trees here in the underground, as well as lots of different trinkets. That's about all you saw from your vantage point.
I mean, as assuming it's a regular market, they shouldn't mind us at all.
What if we could pose with the Triton? She's a noble, so we could pose as maybe bodyguards, and she's going to market and sell. That would be a normal thing, right?
Unless it's a black market. If it's a black market, a noble should never be seen there.
Okay.
We don't have enough information.
We don't, ultimately. Were there guards?
There weren't any guards near the tunnel that you saw at all. I mean, there were some guarding some of the stalls, but that's about it.
Maybe
there's like
we
hundreds
ask-
of cockroaches. So.
Maybe we ask Neil if he knows,
It won't hurt to ask Neil.
Yeah. What
But
do you...
also, when we go out there, we might not want to show them the staff, so he might want to let you.
Yeah, I'll,
Hey.
hide him in my
Okay.
bag. I can still hear him.
True. You hear in the back of your mind, I don't understand why Drow and Alos are here. That these creatures, they don't seem intelligent enough for this, but apparently they are. I don't understand why there's a... This is odd. This seems wrong.
Are they
something's
having
very
more
wrong.
intelligent conversation than they should be capable of having?
I don't know. I don't know what the cockroach creatures are capable of. I've never seen them before. But the fact that they are conversing with the Alos and the Drow is strange to me. I don't know what these creatures are.
Okay. And it just, from what you can tell, it just sounds like they're selling and trading common items?
Yeah. The things that are found here in the underground and elsewhere.
Can I roll Arcana to see if there's magic around here?
Yeah.
Fuck me. It's still a 10.
There's faint magic. It's mostly coming from the Nilbog staff, though.
Good old
Well, my thought process is that the original reason we came down here was to find what is ultimately controlling these things.
Mhm.
So, unless it's either the Drow or the Snow Elves, it can't... we're not heading in the right direction, is what I'm ultimately saying. I don't feel like the market is the source of the control. It seems like these creatures may have ultimately been ran out of some home that they were already at, and they just simply made a new home here. And it's just simply affecting...
And why were the Umber Hulks
digging
tumbling
here.
to here?
We don't know they were Umber Hulks.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, we did?
You
Yeah.
did. You
Oh,
figured it
yeah, I
out.
found it out.
Mm-hmm.
Monkey Day.
So...
Did we see other exits when we were looking around?
No, because you're the only one who rolled perception, and you rolled a 9.
And I'm not up there, so.
Yep.
Okay. So I just saw the area.
Yeah.
Did all the tunnels look basically the same as the tunnel that we came in through? So like the tunnels in the sunroom?
Yes.
I
Because the Umber Hulks make pretty much uniform tunnels.
I am going to walk into the market.
Cool.
Hood up, dragon skull on.
All right.
I don't know undercommon. That is my only problem. I'm going to approach Snow Elf
Okay.
and speak Elvish.
Okay.
And go. I am looking for a specific stall, primarily gems. I have not been here before. I apologize.
You hear back in Elvish. It's a female snow elf. Her hair tied up in a way that almost makes her hair seem like a snowflake. It's dyed in certain places, and it's a really intricate design, and it's put up in a very intricate way. She looks at you strangely. You're this thing in robes and a dragon skull coming up to her, and the dragon skull is just moving up and down as you're talking in Elvish, and she's peering into the dragon skull to see what the heck is going on. She's like, back in Elvish, you hear, you've never been to a Nyogi market before? Well, you're in for a treat. You're a strange creature. You speak Elvish, but I can show you to a gem stall if you'd like.
That would be much appreciated.
Cool.
Cool.
Follow me, and she takes you by the hand and leads you kind of a little bit deeper into the market to a stall.
On our way there, I asked her, do they only know Undercommon here, or is there another language? I unfortunately do not know Undercommon.
Deep speech, if you know deep speech.
I did not know that either.
But otherwise, the Nyogi tend to speak in Undercommon, and for the most part, deep speech is their native language, but is spoken by few.
Would you mind if I used you as a translator?
No, I don't mind at all.
Wonderful, thank you.
Yes. She leads you towards a stall manned by a cockroach creature, which you can assume now are called Nyogi. Not gnocchi. Gnocchi? Not
They're not delicious potato pastry or potato pasta?
They're not delicious potato pasta. Pasta.
Pastra?
They are Nyogi. She speaks in Undercommon to the Nyogi, and you assume is this gentleman is looking for gems. She turns back to you and in Elvish says, what sort of gem are you looking for?
Well, I have a fancy for diamonds, primarily.
She turns back to the Nyogi and speaks in Undercommon. The Nyogi reaches, goes back behind a little curtain at his stall and brings out several uncut and cut diamonds, ranging anywhere from what would cost you 10 gold for maybe a quarter carat, all the way up to probably tens of thousands of gold pieces for very large, nice, ornate, beautifully intricately cut diamonds.
And the spell says nothing about being nice diamonds.
It does say worth at least 50 gold. I already have a diamond, though. That's not the point. I'm literally here building rapport. That's it. That is all I'm doing. I'm going to. You said there were some ranging from
it's uncut, like a quarter of a carat.
Okay.
So it's going to be like 10 gold.
I did not come with much coin.
The
Mainly because this is my first time here. I didn't want to spend too much when I do have other things I need to do with my money. However, I feel it would be rude to approach the man's stall without purchasing something.
Roll for persuasion.
Why am I rolling persuasion?
You're talking to the elf, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, roll for persuasion.
Oh my fucking god.
Is it a 1?
Yep. That would be a nat one.
The elf looks back at you and goes, "You come to the Nyogi market with no money. What are you doing here? You looking for gemstones? What do you... Wait, what are you doing here?"
I am honestly just here looking.
Roll persuasion. Because you're not deceiving her, so roll persuasion.
It's still only a 13. It's much better.
It's just what people. Why would you come to the Nyogi market and just look? I mean, you see what this gem maker has. If you're coming to the Nyogi market, you know you need money.
I had only heard about the Inogi market yesterday.
Yesterday, where did you come from?
I mean, where did I come from? Came through the same tunnel we all come from.
Yes, but where did you come from? Why do you hide yourself behind that mask?
I have always had this mask. I've never not known this mask.
You're a very strange creature. I must leave you.
Fair enough.
Good job.
You might want to go get some money. And she leaves.
I returned to the tunnel.
Stop being a rude bitch.
Slowly. Just like
Meandering
perusing around, just kind of looking.
Not to look too suspicious.
Nailed it.
back. Roll performance.
Performance!
Great!
Yeah, you're trying to not look like you're.
That's a 2.
It's a 2?
Yeah. Yeah,
It's really hard for everybody that you're passing not to notice that there's a humanoid walking through the Nyogi market with a dragon skull on his head. You do get quite a few stares, and there are people whispering about you that you can definitely overhear. A lot of the Nyogi stall. The vendors look at you and like stop what they're doing with other customers to watch you walk by.
Great.
You are
Not subtle.
definitely noticed. You're a very strange creature, even though you're in a very strange area.
This bodes well for the rest of us.
That is accurate as fuck, though. There must be something. There a bookstore. Anywhere have I found?
Roll investigation.
Fuck my life, these rolls. I'm not rolling on these papers anymore.
What'd you roll?
It's a fucking 5.
5?
My investigation is decent.
The
It's a 13.
the alleyways, as it were, that you're walking down back to the entrance through this market. You don't notice any sort of book merchant of any sort. Redundancy.
I would like to veer off from the tunnel.
Veer away from the tunnel.
Yeah, and
Cool.
also make a brief perception check on whether or not I have guards following me.
Go for it.
Well, at least I can roll good on that shit.
Well,
Teehee.
Fuck. It'd be a 23.
23.
wow.
Yeah, there's definitely
A guard or two.
a couple of these Nyogi following you
Okay.
through the crowd.
I would like to go back to that stall
The
with
gem
the
stall.
gems
Mm-hmm.
and just set my 10 gold on the counter.
Cool.
And point at the uncut.
The Nyogi merchant recognizes you. So he nods, takes the 10 gold, and hands you. Takes a small piece, a pair of tweezers, and hands you the uncut quarter carat diamond.
And I take the diamond and I look at it through the little skull.
It's like this.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's why it's this close, okay?
Yeah.
And I just nod
Okay.
and I continue perusing.
All right.
You just consume.
Yep, all of my gold is gone. But that was the purpose. Because if all of my gold is gone, that means that I have spent something.
Yeah. Roll for perception again.
I need
With
to
advantage
find
because you know who you're looking for.
who I'm looking for.
You know what you're looking for.
It's a really good thing I have advantage. It's a really good thing I have advantage. That would be a 27.
Yeah, no. After you buy the diamond and
24
go back
point.
into the market, no one is following you anymore. You have spent money. People who don't spend money here are extremely suspicious. So you have spent money. They're like, oh, okay. So yeah, no, he's here to buy. He's not here to just do whatever. And the guards have gone away.
Okay. And I just kind of like try and uplift myself as much as possible and look proud and happy.
Cool.
And just walk out.
Happy.
Cool. Awesome. What are the rest of you doing while this guy's doing this?
I
'Cause
guess
this takes probably a good half an hour.
Yeah.
we're just kind of, or at least I'm just gonna hang out. Well,
I'm just kind of like watching him.
can I?
Yeah, he's really difficult to not notice moving through.
So we're still, kind of like at the edge of that
Mhm.
that cat. Okay. What else was around? Was it really just like that marketplace in there?
Mm-hmm. As far as you can see, it's just that marketplace in there.
Okay.
Roll perception.
Oh no, that's a 4.
Yeah, this is a marketplace.
Just a marketplace.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just go in there and, I mean, he's walking around like he's supposed to be there, and that seems to be maybe what we should do, right?
Maybe you should check and see if you see the guards behind me.
Oh, roll perception on that one.
Okay, to see if I notice him following him.
Yeah.
So 10, so 15.
15. You can't really. It looks like maybe someone might be following him, but several people are like moving in the same directions that he is, so you can't really tell.
So, best by knowledge, he's just walking around like he's
Yep.
supposed to be there, and it seems to be working.
Yep.
So that's what I'm going to tell them. Be like, it looks like if you just walk around like it's a normal marketplace, then we should be fine.
Okay.
Fuck.
Do I believe him?
Glen, roll persuasion. You roll insight.
A 2 with,
She wins.
so it's a 1.
But it's not a natural one.
I rolled a 17.
17. You're a little suspicious of like he's definitely all for this, but you're like, I don't think that's a very good idea.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how good of an idea that actually sounds.
I mean, maybe they've got. I need like a nice like.
I'm gonna ask Neil.
Mhm.
Neil, do you? I mean, you seem to have some background knowledge of these creatures. Do you think it's a good idea to just walk in there and?
I mean, the Eladrin did it just fine, and he's the weirdest of the bunch. So he's walking around with a dragon skull on his head. I mean,
Fair.
you have an elephant and a cat and a mermaid. How much weirder can you get? And that's weird.
Cool. Do you want to go on an adventure, Neil?
I love adventures.
Sweet.
They're always great
Should we
fun.
go hang out in this town, Neil?
Well, seeing as it's the only way that we're going to get any information about what in the world is actually going on in the underground, I would assume that it's at least the best idea we've got.
Awesome. So Neil and I head down into this town,
Cool.
Wait, Triton.
I'm gonna
and
go too.
With you?
She hid Neil earlier.
yeah, Neil is hidden. He's in my bag, so nobody can see.
You're doing what?
I'm going into.
Cool. Awesome.
And I go down separately.
That's fine.
Separately, and but I do walk down with like an air of regalness
Okay.
to me. Like I belong here. I'm totally allowed to be here.
Roll performance with
So.
advantage. Because you know how to look
That's
like you're
cocked.
supposed to be something.
15.
Plus
performance.
Performance. Plus 7.
22.
22. Yeah, you definitely look like you're supposed to be there, and no one pays you any mind.
So I just want to walk around just like looking through stalls. I'm looking for
Okay.
somebody that might sell bows or chainmail, something along those sorts.
Cool. Awesome. Go ahead and roll investigation for yourself there, and you're just
I'm
17 plus something.
I'm gonna look for the gem shop
okay.
that I don't know where it's at. So
18.
I know where it's at.
Holy
Cool.
shit.
Now you. There's definitely a one of these small cockroach creatures selling bows, and fortunately, right next to him is a guy selling armor. Glen.
Anything, nothing would give a magical vibe or look with it.
You don't know. Roll Arcana.
Five.
5? Yeah, no, you don't know. You're not versed in magic at all, and you're like, well, these are really nice bows. Some of the bows have almost like a rainbow, are almost made out of are made out of a rainbow-like wood. Several others are made out of several different types of trees. The chainmail and the rest of the armor is armor.
Okay. Crap. Where's the book? I have to look something up real fast.
Yeah, you definitely found the gem shop. In the
Go to Bambar Island.
yeah, the small cockroach looks up at you. Like it's technically a small creature.
I'll just bring out like the 2 rubies and the diamond and be like, actually put them on the counter so it can reach them.
And it brings out this little glass and starts looking at them. Looks back up at you. Looks down at them. Like his little kind of pronged fingers that he's got. He's trying to count on them. Says something to a passing elf in Undercommon, and the elf says, "This merchant would like to know what you'd like to do with these gems in common."
How much are they worth, or is he interested in buying them?
And he says, he repeats in Undercommon, and they have a small conversation. The elf looks back at you and says, he's definitely interested in buying them. He'll give you 1,500 for the lot.
I'll take it. And then I pull out a chunk of blue ore. I'm like, what is this? And does he know what this is?
The elf looks at you and goes, "Yes, that is the blue ore that surrounds the underground."
Is it valuable? What does it do?
It's not valuable here because it's everywhere, but sure, on the surface it would be worth something.
Okay, yeah, I just picked it up on the way down here.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
and I'll take the 1,500 gold.
Cool.
Thanks for getting my 10 gold back.
They're really, really nice. Fell out of Flaming Skull's gems. What do you want? Glenn, you were checking something?
Yeah, I was just checking on the armor and if it gave me disadvantage. One thing I need, I never got thieves tools when I took rogue.
Okay.
Do I find anybody that might sell that?
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm gonna point at the thieves tools and hold a gold up, kind of signaling how much.
They are 35 gold or something like that.
25.
20. Yeah, they're 25 gold.
What do I have? Hold on.
10 gold, maybe.
I have 12. I'm just wondering what I have maybe to trade them.
Trading is a thing.
Mm-hmm. While he's looking for that, are you looking for anything in particular, or are you just looking like you're supposed to be there?
I want to look for other beings that might look out of place like us.
Okay. Roll perception.
That's a nat one.
Oh,
No,
yeah. No.
Cool. I also wanted to take the time to look and see if I can find a place
stop letting people roll on your papers.
Yeah.
For real though.
that might sell like a focus that's more than just a basic focus.
Cool. Yeah, roll investigation.
Really?
At least it's a 7.
I thought it was a 1 again.
I thought so too at first.
8.
8? Pretty easy to find. I mean,
Okay.
like, yeah, no, there's one of these small cockroach creatures that is selling wands and orbs and the like.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do they? Well, I consult Neil as well.
Okay.
I say, Neil, do you see anything here that looks particularly good? What do you think? What is this bug saying?
Oh, you can basically speak undercommon. Pretty close.
No,
Neil can tell you what to say.
Yeah.
Neil can. Yeah, Neil.
You can tell me what to say.
You
roll
can say
performance.
You can say it
Oh,
in a shitty
yeah, because I'm
accent.
gonna have to.
You're gonna have to mimic exactly.
What question are you asking? The
I ask him. I say I'm in search of a new focus. Mine does not suit me any longer.
roll performance.
Does he feel offended?
Who?
10.
Neil.
No. 10? It's passable.
Okay, it's
It's
rough.
it's
I
rough.
sound foreign.
It's yeah. You
sound boring.
definitely sound like you're like it's like you may have gone through 7th and half of 8th grade undercommon.
Okay.
It's rough.
Okay.
But the cockroach
Gets the gist of it.
gets the gist of it and asks you back in undercommon, and Neil relays what kind of focus are you looking for? Wand, orb, instrument, the like.
An instrument probably would be
Roll performance again on that one.
nice.
No, you're good enough with that 10. We'll just get this conversation going.
Okay.
Again, it's rough but passable. He brings out several different types of instruments, lyres, lutes, so on and so forth. He mentions anything from just a common instrument is gonna be like 8 or 9 silver, up to some of the nicer ones are gonna be probably tens of thousands of gold pieces. What in particular are you looking for?
Okay. I'm looking for something that maybe has some additional abilities or something.
Abilities,
Yeah, because
He brings out several.
Nice.
What other abilities are you looking for? Like a +1 or something that's going to do extra damage of a different type.
Something to make
Something
your
to beat
DC
up.
higher.
Something you can beat someone over the side of the head with.
There are instruments that are also weapons.
Bladed loot.
Yep, it's called a hunting horn.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I can't.
I don't have an
It's a weapon in Monster
actual
Hunter.
weapon, so some sort of focus that would double as a weapon.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely something that.
He brings out a flute, and he presses one of the
Knife.
down on one of the thing, and a nice, good 12, 14-inch blade comes out, and then
Okay.
and then
That's a hell of a switch knife.
right? And then he puts that down and brings out a lute, guitarish kind of a thing, and
Banjo.
A banjo. Ding, 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 ding.
It's folded out and he folds it in, and the once he folds it in the neck of the instrument, a nice blade comes out, and the middle of it kind of turns into a nice haft.
Ooh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
How much?
How much?
What am I spending here?
15 gold for either one.
Which one are you proficient in?
All musical
It'd be
instruments.
a long sword or a. Yeah, technically it's a musical instrument, so yes.
Technically, you are correct. Ridiculous.
The is it actually like a banjo?
Yeah.
It can be a banjo.
Okay.
If you ask for it,
I like the idea of the banjo.
Cool.
A banjo that is
the,
also
the blade Joe.
yeah the blade Joe. Yeah, so she's like, and she like picks it up and looks at it. She's like, and she doesn't want to seem like she's too impressed by it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, like
Cool.
this'll do. I could definitely afford something much more high caliber, but this might serve my purposes.
Cool. Roll deception.
Ooh.
Damn.
It's an 18 on the die.
Deception. 21?
The little cockroach offers you 12 for it.
Why? I think I'll take it. This might be just fine.
Cool. Right.
And I thank him for his business, and I wish his shop prospers.
Awesome.
In the future.
Cool. Glenn, you were looking for something to trade.
So I want to show him the small telescope I have. I'm
Okay.
going to finish the book, but I want to see how much you'd offer with our hand signals here.
Cool. He'll offer you 3 gold for it.
And then plus half.
3 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
Jack of all trades.
So I can't get anything. So that's it. I'm going to
Cool.
walk back towards find my crew here.
Okay. Awesome.
Talked
Okay.
before the elf leaves.
Mhm.
And ask him if there's like a bookstore or something, because I feel
Special.
disrespectful not knowing the language of the market.
Yes, there is, and he leads you towards it as you all make your way through the market, having done your respective shopping. I need you all to roll Constitution saves, I believe they are.
Fuck.
13.
That sounds like what I'm probably gonna get. Yeah. Yeah, 12.
21.
Okay.
I've been rolling
8.
12s all night, but unfortunately I don't have plus 9 for this room.
It's alright, wisdom. My bad. Wisdom.
Oh. Okay.
13.
Well,
13, 12.
15.
Okay.
8.
Still the same.
None of you say. Something's
Wrong?
wrong, and you kind of feel all of your limbs go slack, and your consciousness is pushed back into the back of your brain, and something else has taken control of your body.
Is it a charm?
Maybe.
How does Neil
Yes,
feel
yes, it
about
is, yes,
this?
it is.
Because he's always been he lives in
Neil's
my
like, what is going on? Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Neil, help
it's
me.
Perception. Or it's with advantage, correct?
Does Neil get to combat this for like space in my head?
aren't elves immune to charm?
No.
They get
No,
advantage.
advantage on saving throw.
Mhm.
That's the main reason I asked if it was a charm.
Yep.
That doesn't help.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, Neil's like, whatever this is, it's stronger than Neil.
Oh.
It's a boss.
You are all pulled towards the back of the merchant square, and in the back is a much larger tent.
Can we see?
Yeah. I mean, you can still see.
We're passengers on our own body.
Are others besides the 4 of us being dragged too?
You can't tell in your state. You're literally just a passenger in your body. Your eyes
Are locked forward.
locked forward at the tent.
So I don't see anyone in this vision.
You can you have your peripheral vision, but
That's it.
it's not focused there.
Got it.
Towards the back of the tent, or towards the back of the merchant square, towards the tent. As all four of you reach the tent simultaneously, the door is drawn open, and there are several smaller itty bitty Nyogi crawling around. One very large Nyogi and a small gnome sitting on a throne
Oh
in
no.
the tent. And that's where we will end for tonight.
Promising.
It's a boss without a boss fight is where I think this is going.
So far.
I feel like this is gonna be tanky.
I'm 90% sure you're correct.
So, it's fun. Always. As always. A lot of combat tonight. A lot of combat. Fortunately,
That's
I'll
fun.
have to do some
Are these
math
all yours?
to
Is
see,
that yours?
because it takes a while to get to 6.
It does take a while to get to 6. Oh,
So-
it might be there soon.
Yeah, we'll see. But
What-
thanks for
what
joining
were we
us.
at?
Huh?
What were we at first?
I don't remember.
All right, cool.
I'll have to go
Well, we've
look
been
back in my
5
book.
for 2. This is the second session. We'll be at 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, in the last session, you just fought, what, like 5 Nyogi? This one,
5 or 6, yeah.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
So,
5.
You have the notes, I'm sure.
I do. I
Six
do
the
indeed.
first time,
Yep.
5.
But yeah, so again, guys, thanks for joining us. We always love having you along. It was great. Our first session on a Wednesday. Again, we will be back next week.
Indeed.
From on next Wednesday from 9 to midnight,
And we'll see who
Mountain
we just ran
Standard
into.
Time. And we will see who we just ran into.
Ah.
So,
Car will be present.
yeah, Rokar will be present this
Yes.
time, not over a computer. So yeah, join us next time on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Until then, as always, we will be streaming random video games. It looks like a lot of Monster Hunter World.
It's almost
Yes.
exclusively
At the moment.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah, it's
Right
pretty much
now,
just
at
Monster
least.
Hunter right now.
There's a few people obsessed with that game in this room.
It's okay, you'll
Like
get there.
everyone.
I probably won't get obsessed
You'll get
with
there.
it. But it looks like a fun game from what I've seen. I just went out and got it today. We'll see.
Yeah, the other 3 of us aren't already high ranked in the game.
Yeah.
No, no, not at all.
All right.
Crazies.
You guys have a wonderful rest of your night.
Have a good night, guys.
Vix, I agree, it wasn't long enough.
Yeah, I agree too, but we'll be back next week.
We will.
Peace.